I'm Erwin Terrell, and I would like to welcome you into The Time Machine. Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome into the Time Machine. I'm Erwin Terrell, and this is our first program for the year 2026. You know I say this a lot, and I'm going to say it again. I really hope that I will produce a lot of programs this year. I think about last year, in 2025, I think I might have only produced one or maybe two new shows. And I really want to change that in 2026. Because, even though, I have other things happening that, in my personal life, I really enjoy doing the Time Machine. And so I'm going to try and I'm going to commit myself, I believe, to at least one show a month. There might be more, but I'm going to commit myself to at least one monthly Time Machine. There's a possibility I might do 2 or 3, or I might even do it sometimes every week. I guess it's based on my energy level. But the Time Machine is very important to me. I think about that, and I've been doing this show now off and on for the past 13 years. And so it has just become a part of me. So, with all of that being said, I'm going to stop rambling, and we're going to get on with this edition of the Time Machine. You are listening to the Time Machine. I'm Erwin Terrell. One of the most challenging aspects of producing the Time Machine is sometimes finding information about obscure radio programs or less than prominent actors or actresses. Even though, it can be challenging, it is also, to be honest, quite fun. Our first program that we're going to listen to for this episode is called Box 13. Now, of course, we all know about the star of Box 13, Alan Ladd, but how many people know about the woman who played his ditzy secretary, Susie? Her name, of course, was Sylvia Picker. But not much is known about her. In fact, when I researched her, I found at least 3 years for her birth. Now, the actual date of her birth is not in question. But during my research, some sources said she was born in 1909, some said 1911, and others said 1912. So I guess we won't know exactly what year she was born, but she was born on April 11th of one of those years in New York City. She was a character actor in 3 movies that I was able to locate. The movies are The Devil Bear, Lucky Devils, and Sterling's Rival, Romeo. The only radio program I was able to locate that Miss Picker starred in or played a role in was Box 13. Miss Picker died in Los Angeles on September 25th, 1981. We're going to listen to an episode of Box 13. This episode was recorded on January 9th, 1948 for syndication. The title of the episode is Damsel in Distress.
Box 13, with the star of Paramount Pictures, Alan Ladd, as Dan Holliday.
To to Box 13, care of the Star Times. I am desperately in danger, I'm sure. I'm afraid to go to the police right now. So if you'll really go anyplace and do anything like your ad says.
If you really go any place and do anything like your ad says, please meet me tomorrow at 6 in the evening at the corner of Gateway and Lakeview Boulevards. Constance McLean. You didn't know it then, but this was one time, Holiday, you had your work cut out for you. I guess I was asking for it when I put that ad in the Star Times. But I wasn't asking for what happened this time, and I don't want it again. You see, it was... Well, might as well start from the beginning, and Susie saying...
Constance McLean. That's a pretty name, Mr. Holliday.
Well, what do you make of the letter, Susie?
Make of it? Well, what do you mean?
Well, take this line. I'm desperately in danger, I'm sure.
What about it?
No, it sounds like something from an old melodrama.
But it's thrilling. Maybe she is desperately in danger, Mr. Holliday. Why don't you find out?
You think I should, huh?
Sure. You'll be just like one of the old knight irritants.
Knights errant, Susie.
What's the difference? They both hunted for trouble, didn't they?
Well, what's good enough for a knight errant is good enough for me. I'm sorry I can't oblige you by dashing off on a white charger and wearing a tin suit. But so long anyway, Susie. The intersection of Gateway and Lakeview Boulevards was in the fashionable suburb of the city. The kind of a neighborhood where money is the root of the most important family trees. I looked at my watch. It was 6 exactly. Then I heard someone coming. I waited. It was about dark. The shadows of the trees kept me from seeing who it was whispering. But a couple of seconds later...
Hello.
Oh, good evening. You're, Constance McLean?
Oh, no. No, my name's Barbara Rodney. Constance is over there.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm Box 13.
Uh-huh.
Well, what's the matter?
You're different.
From what?
From what we thought.
You mean to tell me you got me all the way out here to see what I look like?
Oh, no, not at all, Mr. 13. I mean, well, what is your name?
Dan Holliday.
Oh, that's nice. Wait a minute. Come on, honey. Oh, come on. He's right up here. Mr. Holliday, this is Constance. Connie? How do you do?
How are you? She stared at me, and I stared back. She was about 17. Not pretty, but kind of a hungry face and eyes. I smiled at her, and she smiled back.
It's awfully nice of you to come, Mr. Holliday.
Well, not at all. I think anyone would come on the strength of your letter, Connie.
Can we go someplace and talk? I mean, we can't stand here on the corner, can we?
We could, but sitting would be better. What do you suggest?
How about Smudgy Mary's?
I beg your pardon?
Well, Connie means Smudgy Mary's place.
Oh, I thought for a moment you said Smudgy Mary's.
We can sit down there. They have tables, and we can talk. I've got to talk to you, Mr. Holliday.
Just a minute, Connie. What kind of a place is this Smudgy Mary's?
It's nice. They serve ice cream and sundaes and malts.
Oh, well, swell. Let's go. Is it within walking distance, or do we go in my car?
Well, we can walk, can't we, Connie? Well, if you think it's safe for me.
Safe? What's the matter?
We'll go in your car, Mr. Holliday.
On the way to Smudgy Mary's, I tried to draw Connie out, but she was determined to wait until we got to that paradise of ice cream and malts. The two kids chattered away, and I gathered they both went to a fashionable and ultra finishing school in the neighborhood. Then I found myself in Smudgy Mary's. The kids were all over. Nice-looking kids. And the usual jukebox. Connie and Barbara guided me to a table in the back, and we sat down.
What'll you have, Mr. Holliday?
What's the specialty of Smudgy Mary's?
You want one?
If you do, Connie.
No, I don't think so. Just a lemonade.
Barbara?
A double malt with chocolate ice cream and whipped cream on top. I'll go over and tell Mary. We call her Smudgy because she's always got a smudge on her nose. I'll be right back.
All right, Connie. Want to talk now?
Here, you read this.
She took a crumpled piece of paper from her handbag, shoved it across the table to me. I opened it. There was a message that read, "If you don't get $1,000 from your parents, they'll never see you again." The letters were cut from magazine and newspaper print. I read it twice, then asked, "How did you get this, Connie?"
It came to the school for me.
When?
Yesterday, just before I wrote the letter to you, Mr. Holliday.
Who knows about this?
Just Barbara. She's my best friend. Now you.
All right, Connie. As soon as we leave here, we're going to the police.
Oh, no, please. Please, Mr. Holliday, we mustn't.
Why not?
Oh, if I did, well, Mother would have to know.
Don't you think she should?
No, she mustn't.
Why not?
Well, she isn't well, Mr. Holliday. With something like this, it'd make her worse.
But this is very serious, Connie.
Then you help me.
Now, look, Connie. You're not helping other girls who may be in your position someday. Let the person who wrote this get away with it this time, and he'll try it again.
Mr. Holliday, if you go to the police, I'll kill myself.
I stared hard at her. Her face was more hungry than ever, and her eyes were scared. Then Barbara came back with the orders.
Here we are. I brought you a specialty, Mr. Holliday.
Thanks, Barbara.
Babs, Mr. Holliday wants to go to the police.
Sit down, Barbara.
Yes, sir.
Now, Connie, have you anything else to tell me?
Today someone called me on the phone. It was a man's voice. He said, I should have the money by the day after tomorrow or I'd be sorry.
That's right, Mr. Holliday. I was there when the man called.
Did you recognize his voice, Connie?
No, I never heard it before, I'm sure. It had kind of an accent.
Do you know anyone that speaks like that?
No, I said I didn't recognize him.
Where are your father and mother?
They're away.
Where?
In Michigan.
For how long?
They'll be gone about 2 months.
I see. This man said you'd have to get the money by the day after tomorrow, is that right?
Yes. Oh, Mr. Holliday, I'm scared.
Why are you afraid to go to the police, Connie?
I'm afraid what will happen if I do.
To you?
Yes, to me.
Yes, she was scared, all right. She didn't touch her lemonade, and I couldn't touch the specialty of the house. You see, I wanted to be alive the next day. A little while later, we left Smudgy Mary's. We didn't say much. Connie, because she was scared. Barbara, because she was scared. And I, because, well, I had an idea. It was after 8 when we pulled up in front of the school where they lived in the dormitory. Connie and Barbara got out of the car.
What should I do, Mr. Holliday?
You sure that man said day after tomorrow?
Oh, yes, I know he did.
All right, Connie, I'll do what I can.
You'll help her, Mr. Holliday.
Of course I will, Barbara. Now, you two run along. I'll wait till you get inside. Go on now.
I don't know how to thank you.
Don't try. Just take it easy and don't worry.
All right. Good night, Mr. Holliday.
Good night, Connie. Barbara.
Good night.
I watched them until they went in. I was about to close the car door and drive away when...
Holliday! Oh, Mr. Holliday!
That was Connie. It didn't take long to cover the distance to the dormitory entrance. Connie! Barbara!
Mr. Holliday, look, it was under my door. This.
Another letter. Give it to me quick.
Oh, here comes Miss Ogilvy. She's headmistress. Oh,
Please, Mr. Holliday, don't show her that letter. Please, don't tell.
I don't know why I stuck that letter in my pocket. Maybe it was Connie's face. Absolute terror on it. But I rammed the letter in my pocket just as...
And what does this mean?
Please, Miss Ogilvy.
And, sir, who are you?
She looked at me, and I remembered my 5th grade school teacher. The one who didn't like me. I looked at Connie. There was a desperate, please don't tell look on her face. Barbara was as white as a sheet. I decided to be hung for a sheep as well as a lamb, Miss Ogilvy repeated.
Well, sir, if you please. Girls, into your rooms.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm waiting, sir.
I'm in the wrong house.
Really? And for which house were you looking?
The Smiths.
Really? Where do they live?
Not here, I guess.
I hope you have an explanation.
Well, I'm afraid I don't. All right, I'm waiting for a streetcar. Will that do?
May I have your name?
If you'll just forget all about this, I'll go quietly home and lie down for a while.
I'm afraid I shall have to ask you to stay.
That's very kind of you, Miss Ogilvy, but I have a previous engagement.
If you try to leave, I shall ring the alarm and the caretakers will stop you.
All right. What do you want me to do?
Nothing. But I'm going to call the police.
All right, Holiday. All right. You were in the wrong house. Why?
I told you, Kling, I made a mistake.
Couldn't you tell a girls' school from a private home? Besides, there's no one in the neighborhood named Smith.
How do you like that? 3,000 Smiths in that phone directory, and I picked the wrong neighborhood.
You should have worn a ribbon in your hair, and nobody would have noticed you.
Thanks, dear. You're pretty, too.
Listen, Miss Ogilvy preferred charges, trespassing, and a dozen other counts. She can make them stick.
Kling, what if I said I had a good reason for being there, but I couldn't tell what it was? What would you say?
The same thing I said 2 hours ago. Why?
I can't tell you, I promised.
All right, you'll spend the night in the jug.
Unless I put up bail. Which I'll do. I could have told Kling, but I kept thinking about Connie. Maybe I believed her when she said she'd kill herself if I told the police. Anyway, I kept the whole thing to myself. The next morning, I went over the second letter she'd received. It read, "You have one more day to get the money from your parents." One more day. That meant today. And that was all. I did a lot of thinking, and it added up to something very, very strange. I was thinking about it when the phone rang, and Susie answered it.
Hello? Yes, just a minute. Mr. Holliday, Lieutenant Kling wants to talk to you.
Oh? Okay, Susie, thanks. Hello? Yeah? What? When did you hear that? Okay, I'll be right over.
Mr. Holliday, what's the matter? You look scared.
I am, Susie. Maybe I've made a mistake. Connie McLean's disappeared. Kling and I drove out to the school. He pondered at me to find out what I knew. I told him about the letter then. I had to. He was mad. I guess he had a right to be. At the school, we sat across from Miss Ogilvy and Barbara Rodney.
All right, Miss Ogilvy. Let's hear what happened.
Barbara, please tell us what you know.
Well, I woke up this morning. Connie and I have the same room.
We know that, Barbara.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I looked across to Connie's bed. She wasn't there.
What time was this, Barbara?
When I woke up, about 7:30.
And you looked everywhere for her?
Oh, yes, Miss Ogilvy.
What makes you think Connie disappeared?
Constance has never been tardy for a class, Mr. Holliday. And I might ask what you know about this. Your actions last night
Barbara,
were
will
not...
you leave, please? I'll talk to you later.
Hey, Holiday, what's the idea?
Please, Kling, I want to learn something.
Is it all right, Miss Ogilvy?
I suppose so.
I'll be in my room.
Now, Mr. Holliday?
Shh. Kling, tiptoe to the door. See if she's there.
Huh?
Please.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going. I'll be in my room.
Well, that's strange. I never suspected Barbara would do a thing like that.
What's on your so-called mind, Holiday?
Some questions? Miss Ogilvy, do you know if Connie had many dates?
Dates?
Yes. Parties, dances.
No, she didn't. Why?
How about Barbara?
Yes.
They're very close to each other, aren't they?
Inseparable. But what is this leading to?
I don't know yet. Now about Connie's mother and father.
Yes?
Do they come to see her often?
Not very. They do a great deal of traveling.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Miss Ogilvy.
Now, Holiday, you through playing games?
No, not yet. Miss Ogilvy, isn't there some sort of dance coming up soon? I think I saw a notice on the bulletin board as I came through.
Yes, next week. But really, I don't see how questions like these are going to find Constance.
Oh, Kling.
Yeah. What now? You going to ask me to the dance?
Look, Kling, I'll get Connie back here, and no one will know anything's happened if Miss Ogilvy will agree not to press the charges against me for last night.
What?
Miss Ogilvy, you know it wouldn't be good for the school if this got in the papers, would it?
Not at all.
Oh, great. The poor kid's disappeared. She got those letters, and you're worrying about the school.
The letters gave her until tomorrow to get the money. All right, I've got all day. But I want to do this my way. Believe me, it's for Connie's sake. Well?
Very well. I agree.
All right with you, Kling?
Oh, it has to be.
Good. If I'm not back in 12 hours, bury me anyway. I was playing a hunch all the way to the finish line. If it worked, okay. If it didn't, then Dan Holliday was cooked like a hot dog at a barbecue. I had a couple of stops to make. The first one was at the Star-Times. There I asked Mona, the society editor, a few questions.
The McLeans? Are they the ones, Dan?
Uh-huh. They got a daughter, Constance.
That's right. And $100 million or so.
Where are they now?
I can't tell offhand, but wait a minute. Back file should tell. The Riviera, not here. Nice, not here. Monte Carlo, not here.
Mona, please drop the opera glasses and get to the McLeans.
All right, Danny boy. Let's see. Here we are. Mr. and Mrs. Randolph McLean have left for an extended vacation in Florida.
Florida? You sure that's not Michigan?
Well, if it is, the Florida Chamber of Commerce is going to be awful mad.
Did they return yet?
No.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's my job here, remember?
Okay, Mona, thanks. I'll remember you at Christmas.
Once a year is all I ask. So long.
There was another stop to make. And strange as it may seem, it was to see a psychiatrist. Well, what he told me checked, but good. Then I made one more visit, this time to a telegraph office. I sent a wire to Connie's parents to charter a plane and come home at once. When that was done, I was all set except for one more little item. A long talk with Barbara. I got Miss Ogilvy's permission to take Barbara for a drive in my car.
But, Mr. Holliday, why do you want to talk to me?
Oh, maybe I just like to, Barbara.
Where are we going?
Is Smudgy Mary's open in the afternoon now?
Yes.
Okay. Let's you and I drop in for a lemonade or a malt. How about it?
Well, I've really got to get back to school.
Miss Ogilvy said it was all right for you to come with me.
Oh.
You didn't hear Connie leave the room this morning, did you?
No, I didn't.
And you're sure you looked all over for her?
Oh, yes, everywhere.
Uh-huh. Well, here's Smudgy Mary's. You know, Barbara, a diet like this will ruin my health. But come on.
All right.
Well, practically deserted. Is that Smudgy Mary?
Yes, that's she.
Mm-hmm. 2 specials, Mary, please.
Oh, really, Mr. Holliday, I don't think I can eat
Let's
any...
try the jukebox. Any particular number you'd like?
No. Anyone's all right.
Okay. Come on, we'll take this table over here.
What do you want to talk about?
Connie?
What about her?
Come on, Barbara. Why don't you tell me where she is?
Well, because I don't know. I'll bet she's been kidnapped. Those awful letters. They said that
Those
if she...
letters wouldn't have fooled a baby, Barbara. No kidnapper's going to ask for $1,000, not when the parents are worth millions.
Well, maybe he was scared.
Could be. But that second letter under the door last night, the kidnapper put it there?
Well, he must have.
Mm-hmm. Well, how did he get in?
Well, I guess he sneaked in.
Barbara, no kidnapper goes around in brightly lighted halls shoving threatening letters under doors.
I don't know where she is.
Barbara, please tell me.
You won't tell anyone, will you, Mr. Holliday, please?
I'm afraid I'll have to, Barbara. But maybe everything will come out all right. Now we'll save those Smudgy Mary specials until later. Right now, we're going to pick up Connie. How about it?
All right, Mr. Holliday.
Barbara and I drove out into the country and up where the lake sits in the hills. There were a lot of cabins around. Barbara directed me to one, and I stopped the car. This it, Barbara?
Yes.
You wait here. I walked up the path, up the porch stairs. Tried the door. It was unlocked.
Mr. Holliday.
Hello, Connie. How are you? It's all right now, Connie. It's all right. Come on. we'll get back to town. Sure, everything was all right. I drove the two girls back into town. They didn't say a word. I dropped them at the school and then had a long talk with Miss Ogilvy. It was later that night when Lieutenant Kling and I walked into the McLean home. Mr. and Mrs. McLean had called from the airport. They said they'd be home in a few minutes. Connie and Barbara were upstairs. Miss Ogilvy, Kling, and I sat in the big living room.
All right, Holiday. How about the plot? Going to get with it?
I think we'll wait for the McLeans, huh?
There won't be anything in the papers, will there?
That depends on Lieutenant Kling, Miss Ogilvy.
Why me? Listen, I still don't know who pulled the snatch.
Kling?
Oh, I beg your pardon, Miss Ogilvy. What I mean
By
is...
snatch, you mean kidnapping.
Yeah, that's right. You talk English.
Oh, that'll be the McLeans. Miss Ogilvy, would you mind getting the girls down here?
Certainly, Mr. Holliday.
Connie,
Where's my daughter? Where is she?
Mr. McLean, my name is Holliday. I sent you and your wife that wire this morning.
where is she? Is she all right?
Yeah, she's all right. She's coming down to...
Mother.
Connie. Oh, darling. Oh, darling,
Oh,
it's so
Mr.
good.
Holliday,
to see
we're
you.
so
I was
grateful.
worried. Let me
I
look
can't
at
tell you
her.
how much.
Uh-huh, we'll see. Connie,
Yes, Mr. Holliday.
would you and Barbara wait outside? We'll only be a minute in here.
Yes, sir. Come on, Barbara.
Who did it? Who kidnapped her?
You did. You and your wife.
What?
Mr. Holliday.
What are you talking about?
You're insane.
No, I'm not. Now, listen to me. You have a daughter, but no one would ever know it. How often do you see her?
Now, see here, Mr. Holliday.
About once a year, you put her in a school and forget about her. Except when you think something's happened.
Holliday, you can't talk to me
I'm not
like
finished, Mr. McLean. That kid's lonely. And because she's, well, maybe you call it plain, she doesn't go out very much. Not many dates.
I don't see what this is all about.
You see, I talked with a psychiatrist today. Used a lot of fancy words, but they boil down to this. Connie wants and needs attention and affection desperately. She didn't get them here, so she thought of this scheme. Pretend to be kidnapped, get attention called to herself. Then she'd come back with the story. She'd be in the limelight. And Barbara helped her because she's her best friend.
Now, wait a minute, Holiday. We'd have torn holes in her story. She wouldn't have gotten away with it.
I know, that's why I didn't tell you right away. That's why I wanted to handle it my way. If this had gone to the police, the whole thing would have blown up for Connie. There'd have been a newspaper story, ridicule for the girl. But this way, well, let's give Connie a break. And Barbara. How about it, Kling?
Sure, I'm willing.
Oh, thanks, Kling. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
I'm a soft-hearted cop.
Mr. Holliday,
Yes, Mr. McLean?
I guess my wife and I didn't realize how selfish we really were. We thought we were giving Connie all she ever wanted.
Yes, all but one thing. The one that really mattered. Affection.
Well, I want to thank you and Lieutenant Kling. And, well, now I think I'll start what should have been started years ago.
Sure. But you've got lots of time. Mind if I cut in first?
What do you mean?
Well, you can start tomorrow. Meanwhile, I think I'll play this all the way, huh?
What are you up to now, Holiday?
Practice what you preach, I always say. Connie. Oh, Connie.
Yes, Mr. Holliday?
Everything's all right in there. Nothing to worry about. For you either, Barbara.
Oh, you're wonderful, Mr. Holliday.
Oh, Barbara. Will you excuse Connie and me for a moment?
Huh? Oh, well, sure. Well, I'll be upstairs, Connie.
Connie, about that dance. Got a date for it?
Oh, sure I have.
Connie?
Well, no, I haven't.
Well, look, I'm just a little older than you are, and when I comb my hair and put on a tuxedo, I look like I've been in the stag line a bit too long, but do I get the date?
You? Honest?
We'll make a night of it. First the dance, then, even if it kills me, Smudgy Mary's for a special.
Did you have a good time at the dance, Mr. Holliday?
I was the belle of the ball, Susie. Everybody cut in on me to dance with Connie.
Uh-huh. But you didn't tell me one thing, Mr. Holliday.
What's that, Susie?
What's a Smudgy Mary special?
Oh, well. 3 scoops of chocolate ice cream, 3 strawberry, 2 vanilla.
Oh.
Slice 4 bananas and embalm them in pineapple syrup and lay them out neatly alongside the ice cream.
Pineapple. Strawberry.
Let's see now. Oh, pour on 2 ladles of chocolate syrup, a huge gob of whipped cream.
Mr. Holliday,
Wait. Then sprinkle with nuts with a few bits of shells left in and... What's the matter, Susie?
I ate an awful big lunch. Good night, Mr. Holliday.
Alan Ladd appears through the courtesy of Paramount Pictures. Watch for him in his latest picture, Saigon. Box 13 is directed by Richard Sandville, with original story by Russell Hughes and original music composed and conducted by Rudy Schrager. The part of Susie is played by Sylvia Picker, and that of Lieutenant Kling by Edmund McDonald. Production is supervised by Vern Karstensen. This is a Mayfair production from Hollywood.
We've been listening to Box 13, the episode Damsel in Distress. Box 13 was syndicated by Alan Ladd's Mayfair Productions Company for the 1948-1949 radio season. I'll be back shortly with another program, so please stay tuned. I'm Erwin Terrell. And you are back in the time machine. Frank Lovejoy had a very distinctive voice in radio. You could hear him in such programs as the Damon Runyon Theater, The Whistler, and Gangbusters. In fact, he was the narrator for the first season of the program This Is Your FBI. Of course, he was best known as Randy Stone on the program Night Beat. Lovejoy died of a heart attack on October 2nd, 1962, while working on a Gore Vidal play with his wife, Joan Banks. We're now going to listen to an episode of his most well-known radio program, and that radio program is Night Beat. The episode of Night Beat that we're going to listen to on this episode of The Time Machine is called The Night Watchman. This episode aired on Monday, May 15th, 1950 at 10 p.m. on NBC.
Night Beat.
Hi, this is Randy Stone. I cover the Night Beat for the Chicago Star. Stories start in many different ways. This one began in the darkness of the human mind and ended in raging flame.
Night Beat, starring Frank Lovejoy as Randy Stone.
Ever look at people as you pass them on the street and wonder what their lives are like? Where they've been, where they're going, and what they'll do when they get there? Me, I'm a sucker for the guy who wears his heart on his sleeve with just the scars showing. Or a pair of eyes that look out of a soul eaten away by loneliness. The old lady eating her dinner alone in a booth for 4. The lone drinker in a plushy bar who toasts his reflections in the mirror and wishes that he was too drunk to see it. Sometimes the busiest street in the city can be the lonesomest spot in the world. And tonight it had seemed like that as I drove through the dark city. I was well into the warehouse district when I saw a flash. It was like an explosion, only there was no noise, no sound, just this flash and then flames. It was a 3-story warehouse, the old wooden type, and the flames worked fast. I started past to find a box to turn in the alarm when I saw a man, and he was running into the fire. I stopped the car and took off after him. The only light in the building was from the fire, and the man was nowhere in sight. Hey, you! Here I was making like a regular stout-hearted Frank Merriwell. First one to a fire and no one to save. And then I heard him.
Tony! Tony!
I followed the sound of his voice. He was standing at the foot of some wooden steps, yelling his head off.
Tony! Hey, Tony!
Hey, you!
Hey, what are you doing?
Come on, Pop.
Huh?
Let's watch it from outside.
Let go.
Now, come on, come on.
Leave me alone. Let go of me.
Hey, come back here, you fool!
Go away. Leave me.
Papa, you hurt?
My leg. I hit it when I fell.
Well, let's see if you can walk.
If I can walk, if you'll help me. I'll go with you, mister.
Yes, I figured you would. I half carried, half dragged the old man. The smoke was so strong that my lungs ached. I felt lightheaded. Outside, a crowd had gathered. A line of policemen were keeping them back out of the fireman's way. One cop came over to us.
Hey, you guys, you work here?
He came in after me.
Who are you?
I'm Strongheart the second, only don't let it get around.
Oh, you Randy?
Oh.
The old man's leg hurt?
Isn't broken, it's just banged up a bit.
You guys stay put. I'll get the ambulance boys over here.
Okay, we'll be here.
I'm not saying.
Now, you stay where you are.
I gotta get going.
What's the rush, Pop? Any good reason why you shouldn't wait around?
You mean, did I have anything to do with the fire?
Well, did you?
No, I didn't. I didn't have anything to do with it.
Okay, nobody's accusing you. What's it all about? Why did you run in there after the fire started?
That's my business.
Well, you're going to have to answer questions. You might as well start with me.
Oh, get me out of here, mister. Get me home, and maybe I will.
I led him through the crowd and to my car. I followed his directions through the dark streets. He seemed to be looking for something. He leaned forward, watching in the lights of the car, turned his head to peer at everyone we passed. And all the time he was silent. Finally, I broke the ice. Maybe I'd better know who you are, huh?
Hey, I'm Ben Graham.
Mm-hmm. You said you were going to talk.
Yeah, it's my son, Tony.
Were you looking for him in the fire?
Tony went there earlier. When I saw the fire start, I thought he might still be in there.
And you ran in to find him?
Tony used to work there.
He used to?
Yeah, he was a night watchman there and several other warehouses. You see, he's not like other people. I was afraid they'd see him there.
Like...
Oh, it's not what you think. He's not crazy. He stays inside himself, if you know what I mean. He don't like people. He sleeps in the daytime. He lives at night.
What happens with the jobs? Does he quit?
He was fired. Every time. Fired.
Why?
He thinks it's because of the cane.
Oh, he uses a cane?
Yeah, ever since he was a boy, he's touchy about it. One reason he doesn't like people.
Ben, why do you think he started the fire?
Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say anything like that.
No, you didn't have to. It shows.
I don't know what to think.
There have been several warehouse fires around here recently.
5. Less than a month.
Yeah. Are they the ones where Tony worked?
Some of them, but it's not only that.
But what else, Ben? Why are you afraid Tony started those fires?
3 out of 5 of them. Man with a cane was seen coming out around the time of the fire, and I gotta find him.
Have you asked him about the fires?
Oh, I've tried it. We don't talk much. Oh, there's my place. It seems like we're strangers. When I mention fires, he slams out of the house.
Well, I'll talk to him, Ben, when we find him.
I mean, I talk to you, mister. He's funny about that.
Well, we'll see. I'll go in with you.
No, don't. You wait here. Don't come up there. I'll bring him out to you.
Ben Graham staggered up the short walk to his little shed. What was he hiding? What was he afraid for me to see? I heard him open the door without a key. The light switched on. After a few seconds, switched off, but Graham didn't come out. I waited a few minutes and then made my way to the darkened house. There was no sound from the inside. I called as I felt for the door. Ben! There was no answer. I found the knob. Before I could turn it, the door was yanked open.
Look, I told you to wait. I told you to wait in the car.
Well, I saw the light go out. When you didn't come back, I thought something was wrong.
Come on, there's nothing wrong. Get back into the car. Tony's not here.
We gotta find him, Ben.
I know, before the police do.
But where?
Oh, we'll try some of the warehouses. That's where he hangs out.
Which ones? Are they near here?
Yeah, around.
Well, then why don't we leave the car here and walk?
No. Get in.
What are you hiding, Ben? What do you want to get me away from?
Wanted to find out or not?
All right. Where to?
Block down and block over. Young and Wilson's warehouse.
You seem to know a lot about these warehouses yourself.
I've been working in them most of my life. That is, I used to.
Mm-hmm. This Young and Wilson, is that where the next fire is supposed to take place?
I hope not, mister. I hope not. Slow down. That's it ahead.
The building's dark.
The watchman's inside. Over here.
You do know your way around.
Yeah? What do you want?
Tony here?
Who wants him? Oh, you. Get away from that door. Don't come around here, Graham.
Have you seen Tony?
No, he's not here. Now get moving.
What is all this?
You're a stranger around here. You'd know.
I'd know what?
About Ben. He's a bad luck omen. Anywhere he goes, trouble starts. Somebody gets hurt or a fire breaks out. Once a watchman was killed. There's always accidents. It's him.
What kind of superstition is that?
Maybe it's superstition to you, but not to us. All the watchmen know. Ask any of them. Now move on.
Well, what's that all about?
It's true what he says.
Oh, coincidence.
Call it any name you like. It happens. It can't help it. It just happens.
That's why you're not working now?
Oh, nobody will hire me. They all know. Sometimes they think up excuses, but mostly they're like him. They run me off.
Well, you could get some other kind of work.
Oh, I've tried, but they ask me where I worked, and when they check, they find out they don't need me. Listen. Stand back. It's Ken.
Tony?
Soon see when he turns that corner.
What are you doing with a gun?
Keep out of the room.
You're not going to...
Don't talk.
That's not a cane. That's a nightstick.
Policeman.
Hey, you! Over there!
He won't find me here.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
Now, what's the matter with old Screwball?
With who?
Ben Graham.
Oh, you know him?
Sure. Everyone around here knows him. I'd have a black cat cross my path and Ben.
Why?
Wherever there's trouble, you'll find him. See the fire tonight?
Oh, yes. Why?
I'll bet he was there. Every time there's a fire, someone swears Ben was there. Hey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was it the watchman had said? Somebody gets hurt or a fire breaks out? What about the fires where a man with a cane was always seen and another man who nobody wanted around? But why did Ben run when he saw the police? Why was he carrying a gun? I decided I wanted to see the Graham shack again. What was he hiding in that house? What was it he didn't want me to see? The little building was dark when I went up the walk. If either Tony or his father was there, he didn't want anyone to know about it. I knocked once before I turned the knob. I thought I heard a movement in the corner. Ben? Tony? Anybody here? I felt along the wall for a switch. There was a sound like the cry of a cat.
What do you want? Please answer me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I frightened you. I'm looking for Mr. Graham.
My husband or my son?
Both of them.
What is it? What's happened?
Oh, nothing's happened. I just wanted to see them.
There is something. I know there is.
No, it's nothing, really. Now, why don't you lock the door when I leave so no more bad dreams can come in, huh?
I can't lock the door. I can't move out of this bed.
Oh, you're paralyzed. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have laughed.
It's all right. I like to hear it. No one laughs here. Won't you sit down?
No, I can't stay. I've got to find Ben or Tony.
What have they done, mister?
Oh, they haven't done anything.
You're just like them. They won't tell me anything either. I lie here alone in the dark. Can't move. No one will tell me anything.
Well, I just wanted to give them a message.
No, you didn't. Don't try to fool me. Nobody wants them. Either of them.
I'm sorry I disturbed you, Mrs. Graham. Is there anything that I can do for you?
You can talk to me. Just talk to me. They don't talk, Ben and Tony. They're dark men, both of them.
Why do you say no one wants them? Has there been trouble?
There's always been trouble. What are they into now?
I don't know. I better go find them.
Is it the fires?
You know?
I've guessed. It is.
It is the fire.
Now, don't upset yourself. Ben and Tony are all right.
They won't tell me. They won't talk about the fire. I ask them and they won't answer. But I know.
I tell you, they're all right. I just talked to your husband, to Ben. I thought he came here.
They don't come here. All these years I've laid here alone. They don't come here but to sleep and to eat.
Well, Ben was here a little while ago.
He turned off the light and waited in the dark. What did he want? What was he waiting for?
We were looking for Tony.
What has he done? I've got to write the note. I'm his mother.
Well, Ben thinks that Tony started the fires.
Tony? Tony started the fire. He did. He did. Tony started the fire.
Yes, it was adding up, but it wasn't making sense. First, I drag a man out of a fire, a man who's carrying a gun. And now a frightened, paralyzed woman who wanted someone to listen. I could feel that tingling on the back of my neck as Martha Graham talked. She was terrified at the mention of fire. I sat in one of the chairs beside her bed and tried to calm her fear. She wanted to talk, and I couldn't stop her.
Tony started the fire. It burned our house. That's how I got like this. That's why Tony uses a cane. He was a little boy then. Tony loved matches. He liked to watch them burn.
Well, don't think about it now.
I think about it all the time. Sometimes I dream about it. Everything burning all around me, my clothes on fire, and Tony in the corner screaming. I can see it over and over.
Isn't it better if you don't talk about it, Mrs. Graham?
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. That's all I hear. I want to talk. It's better than lying here alone, not able to move.
Now, don't excite yourself. Why don't you get some sleep?
All right. If you'll stay, I'll talk about something else.
Do you have any idea where Tony is?
In one of the warehouses. That's where he always is.
Well, I'd like to see him. Do you know which one?
What time is it?
Well, let me see. It's a little after 2. Why?
Then he's at the Holland warehouse, about 3 blocks from here. It's where he goes at 2.
I don't understand. You mean he goes to different warehouses at certain times?
Yeah, Tony makes a few dollars. The watchmen help him out. But he never talks to me.
Well, it's hard for all of us to talk sometimes. You say Tony will be at the Holland warehouse at 2.
Yeah. Tony tells me where he'll be. I don't worry if I know.
And Ben, will he be there too?
If he's looking for Tony, he will.
Oh, thank you. I must be going.
Will you do something for me, mister, before you go?
Well, sure. What is it?
Laugh for me. I just want to hear you laugh.
Laugh, she says. She hits me between the eyes and tells me to laugh. I stayed with Martha Graham a little longer, promised her I'd come back, and I set out to find the Holland warehouse. It was larger than the other buildings around it and stronger. It was made of cement and steel, and it towered above its wooden neighbors by several stories. I tried the front door, no luck. I rang the bell, I waited. No one came. I tried beating on the door. That didn't do any good either. I started to turn away, and then...
What do you want?
Who are you?
I'm the watchman here.
I thought the watchman stayed inside.
I just stepped around the corner for 2 o'clock coffee.
Oh?
Don't worry, the place is guarded. There's a fellow inside.
Who, Tony Graham?
Yeah. You know him?
Well, in a way. Is his father with him?
That jinx. I wouldn't let him near the place.
Oh, you too, huh? Well, let's go in. I want to talk to Tony.
About what?
I'll tell him.
Come on.
Where's your light?
Got a flash here. Tony! 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 That's funny.
Well, it's a big building. He's probably on one of the other floors.
Shouldn't be. We punch a time clock here. This is the time we're supposed to check in on this floor.
Now, where is the clock?
Over by the stairs. Lights are there, too. It's not like Tony not to be here.
You mean you've left him here before?
Sure. He He helps a lot of the guards, kind of relieves them like. We all pay him a little. And that way he can have a job and his old man don't know it. Better with these lights.
Well, there's your light and there's your clock, but no Tony.
Can't understand it. Let's try upstairs. We'll take this freight elevator.
Are you in all the aisles here at least once during the night?
It'd be pretty hard to do with all those rows of boxes and crates. Hey, you don't think something's happened to him, do you?
I hope not.
I don't think he's up here. I don't know where he is. Listen.
Tony and Ben, behind those boxes, they're coming.
I tell you, I didn't have anything to do with these fires.
Oh, you'd say that. I knew you'd say that.
But I didn't. Why would I start these fires?
Because you're a firebug, that's why.
I'm not. You told me that all my life, but I'm not.
Ben.
Who's that?
What are you doing with that gun?
Stone, you followed me.
What are you doing up here, Tony?
I came up here to punch the clock. He followed me up. He's going to kill me.
This is the only way.
There's always trouble where he is. I told you.
Shut up. It's not my fault, everything that happens. It's not my fault about my family either. Look at us. Me. Nobody gave me a job, and Martha.
I know, Ben. I saw her.
You know all about us, don't you? Oh, but Tony. Well, there he is. A firebug.
What's that?
Fire! The building's on fire! You brought it, Ben Graham. I told you not to come here. I'm getting out.
Another fire, Tony.
I didn't start it. I've been up here with you.
I know you started it just like the others.
I didn't start them. Oh, listen to me, Pa. I didn't do it.
You have no proof he started them.
How many times did I stop you when you were a kid? You always like to play with the fire and watch things burn.
All kids do. That doesn't prove
In our house, you set that on fire, too. Everything we had went up. We've never had anything since.
Haven't I been punished for that fire? Look at me, haven't I?
Yeah, but not for the others. You'll never do it again, never.
Put that gun down, Ben. You can't do that. That's murder.
He's got to be stopped. It's got to be.
But not that way. What if he didn't do it? What if you're wrong?
I can't be wrong. I know him.
You don't know him at all. You don't even know what he's been doing at night.
Oh, yes, I do. He goes from one warehouse to another. I've been following him. He's been in every one of those buildings just before they burned.
Every one of them?
You see, even you were beginning to believe.
The fire bell has stopped.
That means the watchman's turned in the alarm. It's automatic. The fire truck should be here soon.
The sooner the better. Look at the smoke has started to seep in. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
You're not getting out of here, Tony. I can't let you.
Listen, you can't do it, Ben. It's like a lynching. You can't be the judge and executioner, too.
I can't take any more. Martha, the way she is, and Tony like this. You know what they'll do to him. An asylum. I couldn't stand that. It's better this way.
Smoke, will you put that gun away, Ben?
Tony, I don't want to do it, but it's the only way.
There's one other way.
Stay away from me, Stone. I don't want to hurt you. Stay away.
I'm not much of a target with the smoke.
Stay away.
Give me the gun. Give me the gun. Give it to me. Grab the gun, Tony.
I got it.
All right, now, come on.
Not me. Let it in now.
Come on.
Let go, my
I said come on. Tony, show us the way out.
If I can, Mr. Stone. If I can.
The room was full of smoke, and the concrete floor was warm from the fire below. We worked our way to the elevator, but from the smoke and sparks throwing up the shaft like a giant smokestack, we knew it was useless.
The stairway. Over here.
Ben had stopped struggling. He wanted to live, too. We followed Tony by the sound of his cane. He stopped before he reached the steps. Flames outlined the square of the stairwell.
Tony, take us to the fire escape. Where is it?
The other side. Down this way.
Ben was coughing and gasping for breath. Once he stumbled and nearly fell. For a second time in one night, I was helping him out of a fire. Through the smoke, we saw the light of the red exit sign. We leaned against the door and we found it open. A policeman was on the landing.
I was coming after you. Watchman said you were here.
He helped us down to the street and away from the building.
You just took another one out. Over here. The firebug.
The firebug? Oh, no.
Ma, you're walking.
Oh, no.
Martha, it can't be.
Who is she?
The old man's wife.
But she can't walk. She's paralyzed.
What's it all about, Martha?
My men and those warehouses. They acted like I was already dead.
She was hurt in the fire a long time ago.
Oh.
You can walk. Better than me.
Nobody'll care.
Oh, sure we do, Ma, sure.
Did you start those fires?
Yes, I started them. That's what they did to me. And after I was hurt, they left me alone. They let me lie there alone. First, I got so I could talk. But you wouldn't talk to me.
I couldn't, Ma. Seeing you there like that and knowing it was my fault.
Nobody came in. All those years, nobody.
You can walk.
Then I got so I could walk.
When was that, Martha?
About a year ago. First I thought I'd go out and see people. But I don't know anybody now.
Why didn't you tell us?
I was going to surprise you, Ben. But you didn't want me. You wouldn't stay around.
Don't you see it was because it hurt us to see you like that?
Well, when you look at me, you'd look away. So at night I'd follow you. You didn't even look around. Then I got to understand. You didn't want me. It was the warehouses you wanted. I was jealous of those warehouses. Just like they were people, and I hated them.
Martha, no. Oh, no.
So one night I watched you both go into one of the buildings. And I was left outside alone. Just like I'd been so many years. I wanted to kill it. To destroy it.
Oh, Mom.
And when you came out, I went inside. There were some papers and things in the corner. I started a fire, and then I ran out.
Tony, I thought
then
that
I hid, and I watched. And fire trucks came, and people. I had to laugh. I'd brought all those people. They came because of me.
Yeah. You come with us, Mrs. Graham.
You? Where?
He'll take you to a hospital. There'll be people there.
People? People? Will they talk to me? Will they talk to me?
Why, sure they'll talk to you, Martha. They'll talk to you. Some story, huh? Brother, sometimes the night is even deeper than we think. A moral, too? Well, it seems to me it sticks out all over the place. The Graham's loneliness proved about as deadly as poison, even more deadly. At least poison kills quickly. But there's an answer to loneliness, and it's so simple it chokes you. Loneliness is a prison that separates you from the world. And you can escape from that prison in only one way. By freeing another. Oh, yes, indeed. None but the lonely heart's stone. Copy, boy.
We've been listening to Night Beat, the episode, The Night Watchman. Night Beat aired on NBC from February 6th, 1950 until September 25th, 1952. Well, we've just completed hour one of the Time Machine, but don't go away. We have 2 more wonderful hours together. I'll be back shortly. Welcome to the second hour of the Time Machine. I'm Erwin Terrell. Winifred Raylick was born on March 23rd, 1910. She played in various radio and TV roles throughout her career. One role that she played on both radio and TV is that of Martha Conklin on Our Miss Brooks. She also played a night court judge on 2 episodes of the Perry Mason TV series, and she played various roles on The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet on both radio and television. She also played in Suspense. Miss Raylick was an accomplished actress, and she also did animated work. For instance, in an episode of The Flintstones called The Entertainer, he voiced the character of Greta Gavel. Winifred Raylick also voiced the character of Bambi's mother in the animated movie of the same name. But Raylick is best known for her role as Peg Riley, the long-suffering wife of bumbling Chester Riley. You might say, I never heard of Winifred Raylick as Peg Riley. Perhaps not, because Winifred Raylick took the stage name of Paula Winslow. We're going to listen to an episode of The Life of Riley. This episode is called Luella Stays. This episode aired on Friday, March 2nd, 1951 at 10 p.m. on NBC.
The Life of Riley, starring William Bendix as Riley. The acknowledged leader of the Riley social set is Miss Luella Lounsbury, a Southern belle. Opinion concerning Miss Lounsbury seems to be divided. If you asked a typical husband in the group what he thought, he'd reply,
Luella, why, she's a sweet young kid, just adorable. I feel like she's my own daughter.
But if you asked a typical wife, she'd say,
That old hag? Huh, she's old enough to be my mother.
Well, despite this pronounced difference of opinion, both husbands and wives never fail to attend one of Luella's soirees. The husbands go for obvious reasons, and the wives go to see to it that the reasons aren't too obvious. Well, right now, one of Luella's parties is in full swing.
Oh, how you doing, Peg? Great party, huh?
Is it?
Sure, everybody's having a swell time. Hi, Gillis. How you doing, kid?
Well, I'm glad you think so.
Well, you don't like it?
One of the dullest parties I've ever been to.
It certainly is. It's absolutely boring.
Gee, I thought I was having fun.
Hello there, you darling. How's every little old body doing?
Just fine. It's a
Luella.
grand
Lovely
party.
Oh, I'm so glad you all could come. And now listen, everybody. Somebody turn off that music.
Yeah, turn the music.
Yeah, now gather around, everybody, and listen. We're going to play games.
Oh, that's... Well, come on, Peg. We're going to play games, Peg. Come on.
Games at her age.
I know what. Let's play post office.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I forgot how you play it.
Well, I haven't played it since I was a child, but I remember.
What a memory.
Please, Peg, respect for the hostess.
Now, who's going to be postman first?
Me.
Jimsy Gillis. Now, you step out in the hall here.
Okay.
Now we need a captain.
Oh, me.
All right, Chester, honey.
Well, I don't know how to play this game.
You catch on.
What do I do?
Well, now, you ask Gillis if he's got a letter and what kind and for whom it is.
Oh, okay. You got a letter, Gillis?
Yeah. A special delivery airmail registered for Luella.
Okay.
Now, wait. Why make trouble? Better make it a postcard for my wife.
Okay. Postcard for Honeybee Gillis.
Go on out, Honeybee.
Oh, this is silly.
Well, if you don't go the way we used to play, some other girl takes delivery of your letter.
I'll go.
Hey, you know what we ought to...
Well, Honeybee, back so soon? That didn't take very long, did it, dear? Well, now, who's next? How about you, Mr. Durkin?
Okay.
Go on, Chester.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a letter you got, Durkin?
Airmail, special delivery for Luella.
Okay.
No, wait. I don't want to get killed. Make it a plain letter for the missus.
Oh, okay. Plain letter for Mrs. Durkin.
Well, go on, Mrs. Durkin.
This is supposed to be fun. I should have brung mine.
Oh, this is no fair. All the men are just picking their own wives. Hasn't somebody got the gumption to liven the game up a bit?
Oh, shut up, Durkin.
Shut up yourself.
Well, now, who's next?
Me. It's my turn.
All right, go on out, Chester.
Oh, hi.
Now, Jim Gillis, you be captain.
Okay. Well, Riley.
I got a special delivery airmail registered insured first class for Luella.
You're kidding.
No. Come on, play the game.
Okay. Riley's got a special delivery airmail registered insured first class letter.
Oh, well, might as well get it over with.
It's for Luella.
What? Well, now, that's more like it. That's the way the game should be played. Well, ta-ta. Don't wait up for me. Well, Chester?
Well?
I'm waiting.
What do I do now?
Oh, as if you don't know. Deliver your letter. And don't forget, it's special first class.
All I got is a letter from the gas company.
Oh, now, Chester, don't be silly.
Well, I never played this before. What do I do?
Why, you're supposed to kiss me, you silly boy.
Oh, no.
Well, I want my letter, and if you don't kiss me, I'll kiss you.
No, Luella, stop.
Don't
Hey, you don't know Riley. Look at that lipstick all over his kisser. No, it's not lipstick, Peg. I'm just bleeding.
No, dear. It's lipstick. But don't worry. You'll be bleeding when I get you home.
But, Peg, all I did was...
You certainly made a disgusting spectacle of yourself.
But, Peg,
I'll never forgive you for humiliating me like that.
But, Peg...
Well, don't stand there gibbering. What do you got to say for yourself?
Peg...
Oh, shut up.
But, Peg, I didn't know what kind of a game it was. Honest.
You didn't know.
No.
You expect me to believe a ridiculous story like that? Well, everybody's played post office when they were kids.
Well, yeah, I played it, but I never found out what the game was about. Because no girl ever picked me to go outside with her. I always wondered what went on outside. Honest, if I'd have known about the kissing, I'd have picked you, honey, but I just didn't know the game.
Then what were you doing out in the hall with Luella all that time?
Well, she was teaching me. I mean, she was telling me...
I don't want to discuss it.
But, Peg...
I said I don't want to discuss it.
All right. Don't discuss it. But I just want to say I certainly never thought you'd be the jealous type.
Me?
Yeah.
Jealous? Of that creature? Huh. Don't make me laugh.
Well, then what are you making such a fuss about?
Well, it's just that when I go out with my husband, I expect him to act like a gentleman.
Well, as far as that goes, when I go out with my wife, I expect her to act like a gentleman.
What are you talking
Well,
about?
don't think I didn't notice. I seen you. I seen what went on. I seen plenty.
Seen what?
I seen you in the corner there with that Sammy Sheehan, a kid who's young enough to be your own son.
Why, you're crazy.
Yeah, I seen you laughing it up with him, making goo-goo eyes at him.
Oh.
You know, you're getting a little too old for that kind of thing, Peg.
You... I was just talking to him about renting our spare room. He's looking for a place to live.
Oh, it's not enough you were making goo-goo eyes at him. Now you want to bring him in the house. Over my dead body. I got something to say about that.
Listen, after the exhibition you made of yourself tonight, you're not going to have much to say about anything.
That's what you think. Well, I say this, and this is final. No boarders in our house of any kind. Male, female, or otherwise.
Oh, come in the house.
Wait a minute. Where's my cigar?
What cigar?
I was smoking a cigar.
I know you weren't.
Don't tell me. I ought to know. I just lit it before we left Luella's house. I just took a couple of puffs. Maybe I dropped it.
Well, you didn't have it with you. You must have left it somewhere.
I didn't leave it anywhere. I'm positive. It sounds like a fire.
Oh, pretty close, too.
Hey, it's in our street. Look, it's Luella's house.
Why, look at those flames.
Peg, I just remembered where I left my cigar.
Oh, everything's just ruined. My silverware, all my linens, and my Alberson rug.
Oh, gee, that's sure tough, Luella. Did they figure out how it started?
Well, some idiot left a cigar on the windowsill. And my lace curtains caught fire. And then some other idiot tried to put it out by emptying the punch bowl over it, and the whole room went up in flames.
I wonder who the other idiot was.
Fortunately, my insurance will cover it. At least I hope so. But what am I going to do in the meantime, Chester? I have no place to live.
Where did you stay last night?
With the Durkins. But I can't stay there tonight. Frankly, Mrs. Durkin didn't make me feel very welcome.
Gee, that's a tough spot you're in. What are you going to do, Luella?
I don't know. I guess I'll have to find some kind of friends who have a spare room.
Well, gee, Luella, we have a spare room, but...
I know
well, the fact
just
is...
what you're going to say, Chester. Oh, you're adorable for offering it to me, but I couldn't place you in such an embarrassing position. I know that Mrs. Riley would object, and you just have to do what she says.
Who would? Oh, listen, Luella, if I say you take that room, you take that room, and that's that.
Why, Chester, honey, in that case, I just can't refuse your kind offer.
But, Luella, you
Chester, you're a man with spirit. You're not like most of these northern men, just a lot of tired old hound dogs.
Yeah, but, Luella...
I'll get my few things together and move in around 6. Bye.
But, Luella...
It's a lovely room, Chester. I just know I'm going to love it here.
Yeah, sure. The lock on the door is broken, but I'll fix it for you.
Oh, now, that won't be necessary. I want to feel like one of the family. Of course, I insist on paying my way, even though I am short of funds at the moment.
Oh, well, believe me, Luella, as far as I'm concerned, I want you to stay here rent-free as our guest. But
oh, Chester, you're too generous for words. So I just won't hurt your feelings by refusing your kind hospitality.
Hurt him, I can take it.
I beg your pardon.
Nothing. I think I hear Peg. I better go.
Oh, Chester, by the way, I rinsed a few of my undies and hung them in the bathroom. You don't mind, do you? I'd hate to be a bother.
Oh, no, it's no bother at all.
See you at dinner, you sweet little thing.
They're not mine, Mother.
Well, they're certainly not mine, dear.
Peg, there's something I want to tell you.
But they must be yours.
Now, don't be silly, Babs. I've never worn a pair of black lace panties in my life.
Peg, listen a minute.
Well, then how do they get in the bathroom?
I don't know, dear. They must be yours.
Peg, listen.
But they're not mine, Mother. I ought to know whether they're mine or not.
Well, they're certainly not mine.
Peg.
What do you know about this?
Well, don't yell at me. They're not mine either.
Well, then, whose are they? I'd like to know how a pair of black lace panties that don't belong to Babs or me suddenly show up in our bathroom. They didn't walk in.
The fact is, they did.
What?
Only they were on Luella.
Luella?
Well, the fact is, you know the spare room.
You rented her that room? Oh, no.
Well, she didn't have any place to go, Peg.
You brought that woman into my house?
But I felt responsible. It was my cigar that started
I won't have that woman in this house.
But you said you wanted to rent the room.
I don't want her money.
Don't worry, you're not getting any. She's staying free.
What? You invited to be our guest? You... Chester Riley. I'll never forgive you for this as long as I live.
But, Peg, don't... Oh, what a revolting development this is.
It's the following morning, and Luella Lounsbury is still in the Riley's spare room.
Luella? Luella, you up yet?
Come in, Chester.
Oh, you're still in bed. I didn't know. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, Chester, you don't have to stand there with your eyes shut. Open them, silly. I'm wearing a dressing gown.
I just wanted to tell you, we eat breakfast kind of early in our house, so if you don't want to miss it...
Oh, dear. Oh, I've got one of my dreadful headaches. All the excitement with the fire brought it on. Yeah. I guess I just don't feel up to breakfast this morning. Of course, if I could have a sip of orange juice and a mouthful of coffee and a smidgen of omelet with a sliver of bacon on a tray... I'd be ever so grateful. And rye crisp. I'm on a diet.
Well, I don't know. Peg's kind of busy this morning.
Oh, well, I understand. I wouldn't dream of interrupting her chores just so she could bring me my breakfast.
Oh,
I thought you might bring it to me.
huh? Oh, me? Well, that's different. Sure thing.
Oh, thank you, Chester. You're a gentleman in every sense of the word.
I'll have your breakfast in a jiffy, Luella. Oh, boy, what a break. This way Peg won't have to serve her breakfast. Oh, Riley, you're a lucky dog. You always manage to get out of a tight spot.
Mother, could I borrow a bobby pin? Oh, you're still in bed. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Well, I'll get up, Babs. You won't be able to find them, dear.
Oh, don't bother to get out of bed, Mother.
No. I've got to get up anyway and start breakfast.
Oh, but Daddy's fixing breakfast for you on a tray.
What? Oh, you've been seeing things.
Oh, no kidding. He even went out in the yard and clipped a rose and put it in a vase on the tray.
Oh, now. I must be dreaming then. His conscience must be bothering him. He hasn't brought me breakfast in bed in the 18 years we've been married.
Oh, well, as long as he made it, Mother, give him a break. Get back into bed, huh?
Oh, I will. But first I'd like to brush my teeth. Oh, hand me that robe, dear.
Now, let's see if I got everything. Orange juice, toast, omelet, bacon, rose. Yeah. Well, I better get this into her before Peg gets up.
Well, good morning.
Oh, Peg, I thought you were still in bed.
I'm going right back there.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's quite a breakfast you made there.
Oh, it's nothing much, really. Just a sip of orange juice, a mouthful of coffee, a smidgen of omelet, a sliver of bacon.
Oh, it's more than enough for me.
Yeah, but... For you?
Well, isn't it for me?
Oh, yeah. Yes, it's for you. Who else would it be for? Hearty appetite, right?
You know, I was going to be pretty mad at you this morning, Chester Riley. In fact, I wasn't even going to talk to you. Seeing that you were so sweet, well, maybe I'll forget about being mad. I might even give you a kiss. I think I will.
Chester, how much longer are you going to be with my breakfast tray?
Chester Riley.
It was just a smidgen.
You're bringing her breakfast in bed.
But just a sliver.
And you let me think that you're the worst. I'll give her breakfast in bed.
Now, what did you do that for? I went to a lot of trouble fixing that breakfast.
Riley, listen. I'm going to get dressed now, and I'm going to leave this house, and I'm not coming back until that woman is gone. Do you hear? I'm not coming back.
Now, Peg, wait. Come back. Don't you...
Chester, where's my breakfast?
I'll bring it just as soon as I sweep it up. Oh, what a mess. Women, they'll drive me to my grave.
Not if I'm around, they won't.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, it is I indeed. Digby Odell, the friendly undertaker. You're looking fine, Riley. Very natural.
What are you doing around here, Digger?
Oh, I'm on my way to my weekly art class.
You go to art class?
Oh, yes. The UEPSLS.
UEPSLS?
Yes, the Undertakers, Embalmers, and Pallbearers Still Life Society. I'm looking forward to tonight's class. We're making a change. We're going to use a live model. Would you care to come along?
No, I'm not in the mood, Digger. I'm in a jam.
Oh, my dear friend, what's the trouble?
Well, it's Peg. Luella Lounsbury stayed in our house on account of the fire, and Peg's got the wrong impression. See?
Yes, a typical female trait. The first girl I ever courted got the wrong impression that I was a bookkeeper.
Huh?
One night I phoned. I said, "Beloved, I cannot see you tonight. I have some work to do at the office." She replied, "Digby, dear, why not work at my house? Bring your figures with you." I did. 2 of them.
I'll bet she was surprised.
Surprised? She was mortified.
Well, what did you do, Digger?
Oh, I straightened her out. In our profession, we have a saying. When you make a mistake, cover it up.
Oh, I think I made a mistake bringing Luella in the house. Peg says if Luella don't go, she'll go, and she ain't coming back. You think she means it, Digger?
Well, could be. I've seen lots of people go, and they never come back.
I don't know what to do,
Well,
Digger.
it's very simple, my friend. You must get rid of Luella.
Oh, no. There's nothing between me and Luella. Peg has got to learn to trust me. If she can take this attitude, then I'll show her I can be independent, too. Luella stays.
I warn you, Riley, you'll only get yourself into a hole.
That's not your business.
If you don't think so, I'll show you my bank book. Well, cheerio. I'd better be shoveling off.
That you, Peggy, darling?
No, it's me, Luella.
Oh, hello, Chester.
Uh-huh.
Where is everybody? Peg hasn't been around all day.
I know.
What's wrong, Chester? You look worried.
No, it's nothing serious. It's just that, well, Peg may not be coming back tonight.
She isn't?
No, so we'll be alone tonight, and I'm asking you not to take advantage of the situation.
Take advantage?
Well, you're a woman and I'm a man, and I know how you feel about me.
How do I feel about you?
Not that I blame you. I know other people might not understand. After all, I am a married man, but they don't realize how irresistible I can be to a woman like you.
Irresistible? Why, you big fat oaf. You're about as irresistible as a dish of cold tripe. Why, you conceited ass.
Who's fat?
How dare you even think that I could possibly be... Why, the very idea makes me positively nauseous. And don't worry about my taking advantage of you. I'm not staying under this roof another minute. I'll send for my things in the morning.
Who's fat?
Goodbye. Oh, pardon me.
Oh, well, I didn't see you, Luella.
Mrs. Riley, I'm leaving your house. Thanks for your hospitality, such as it was. And you don't have to worry about your precious husband any longer. You can tell him he's got about as much appeal for me as a tired old hound dog. Good night.
Oh, Peg, is that you? Oh, I'm so glad you're back, honey. You don't have to worry about that Luella. She's gone.
Yes. I just saw her leave.
Oh, I had an awful time getting rid of her. She made an awful scene when I told her to go. You were right to be jealous. I didn't realize she was so crazy about me. Oh, the way she cried and carried on. Something terrible. She kept throwing her arms around my neck, and I kept throwing them off, and she kept... Oh, it was awful.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, but I told her there could be only one woman in my life, and that's my darling Peg. And I finally got her to go. Her last words were, "Chester, I can't live without you. I'll kill myself."
I have news for you. Those weren't her last words.
They weren't?
Mm-mm. She gave me a message for you. She told me to tell you, you got about as much appeal for her as a tired old hound dog.
Who's fat? I guess But there's no use trying to fool you, Peg. I sure made a jerk of myself. Forgive me, Peg. Take me back, and I promise you I'll be the most faithful hound dog you ever had. Peg, wake up.
What? Oh, what time is it?
Oh, it's time for breakfast, honey.
Why, Riley, you brought me my breakfast on a tray.
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, you're sweet. But my goodness, look at that tray. Well, there's enough there for two.
Yeah, that's right. Move over, honey.
Hey, Riley. Riley, listen, you can come out of the doghouse now, you faithful old hound dog, you. Oh, now, Riley. Look, the show's over. Come on out. I invite you to join us again next week to hear The Life of Riley, starring William Bendix as Riley. The script is by Alan Lipscott and Reuben Shipp. Direction is by Mitch Lindemann. Mrs. Riley is Paula Winslow. Digger Odell is John Brown. Babs is Barbara Eiler. Lois Carbett was Honeybee. Luella is Shirley Mitchell. The Life of Riley is produced by Irving Brecker. See you next week. Harry Bonzell speaking.
We've been listening to The Life of Riley, the episode Lula Stays. The Life of Riley aired from January 16th, 1944 until June 29th, 1951. I'll be back shortly with another program, so please stay tuned. Welcome back. The program Our Miss Brooks hit the airwaves in the summer of 1948. Initially, they wanted to have Shirley Booth to play the role of Connie Brooks. However, Booth was a well-known political activist who felt that teachers did not receive ample compensation for their talents. Producers decided that Miss Booth would not be able to credibly play the role of Connie Brooks. Next, they turned to Lucille Ball to play the role. Unfortunately, Lucille Ball was already committed to the program My Favorite Husband, but she suggested her friend Eve Arden, and the rest is history. Eve Arden credibly played the role of Miss Brooks on both radio and television for 9 years. We are now going to listen to an episode of Our Miss Brooks. The episode is called Another Economy Drive. This episode aired on Sunday, April 1st, 1951 at 6:30 p.m. on CBS.
Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden. It's time once again for another comedy episode of Our Miss Brooks, under the direction of Al Lewis. Well, her salary as a teacher covers all her basic expenses, but our Miss Brooks, who teaches English at Madison High School, has discovered that there are certain luxuries it won't pay for.
Luxuries like clothing, for instance. However, last Monday, I dropped into Madame Amelia's dress shop to price some of the items she was featuring in a post-Easter sale. In no time at all, I discovered that if Madame Amelia would let me pay for it on time, I could easily afford the sales tax on her cheapest dress. But thanks to a proposition Madame made to me, I did leave the store with 4 new dresses. At breakfast Friday morning, my landlady commented on one of them.
Another day, another dress. It's a beauty, Connie.
Thanks, Mrs. Davis.
You've no idea what it's been like to sit opposite you during this past week. Every day a new dress that looks like the first breath of spring.
Glad you like them, Mrs. Davis.
But I wish you'd cheer up a little. Your dress looks like the first breath of spring, and your face looks like the last gasp of winter. What's the trouble, Connie?
Well, you know the agreement I have with Madame Amelia, don't you?
Why, yes. She said she'd give you a brand new suit free of charge if you'd introduce some of her clothes into Madison High School this week.
I wasn't only supposed to introduce them, Mrs. Davis. There was also supposed to be an increase in business.
Well, since you've been wearing the dresses, hasn't business increased?
25% at DuBarry's across the street.
That's ridiculous. The jump at DuBarry's is just a coincidence. You deserve the dress anyhow. Look at the work you've done. How many other teachers would want to wear a brand new dress to school every day?
I don't know. How many teachers are there in the United States? No, I'm afraid I haven't lived up to my part of the bargain. As a matter of fact, our agreement officially terminated last night. I was supposed to return the dresses then.
But you're wearing one of them this morning.
I just couldn't face my old blue jersey suit for at least one more day. Besides, I figured after all this time, somebody's bound to notice me.
You mean no one's paid any attention to your new outfits so far?
Well, I did get some encouragement yesterday. I'd been sitting opposite Mr. Boynton at lunch for 3 days in a row, and each day I had a new dress on. Yesterday, he finally noticed something different about me.
What did he say?
He said, "Miss Brooks, you've got some eraser dust on your neck." Of course, a few of the female members of the faculty admired the dresses, but they're evidently too poor to do any buying.
How about your principal, Connie? Did he comment on the transformation?
Mr. Conklin hasn't commented on anything but his newest economy drive.
Another one? But he just ordered a big cutback in school expenses last month.
That came from the Board of Education. This is his own idea, and you ought to see him enforce it. Why, I broke a pointer the other day while he was in my classroom, and before it even hit the floor, he had snatched up the short piece and filed down the rough edge.
Then what did he do with it?
He gave it to a teacher with long arms. Oh, he's a beauty, all right. That's Walter Denton. Be right there, Walter. I've got to run, Mrs. Davis. Thanks for breakfast.
You're welcome, dear. And don't look so discouraged about the deal with Madame Amelia. You've still got today to put it over.
I'll try.
Just remember this, Connie. Whether it's modeling or anything else, you only get out of something what you put into it.
Believe me, Mrs. Davis, everything I've got I've put into this dress. Please, Walter, keep your eyes on the road. What in the world are you staring at, anyway?
Just the most scintillating vision in the world.
Huh?
I wish I didn't have to drive at all. I wish I could just sit here and drink you in all your intoxicating loveliness.
Well, hand me a mirror. I'd like to get high, too. Honestly, Walter, this flattery is overwhelming.
Oh, it's only your due, Miss Brooks. Gosh, I've always admired you personally, but the way you've looked this last week makes the way you used to look positively hag-like.
I should have quit when I was ahead.
The dress you've got on today's a knockout, Miss Brooks. What are those colors in it?
They're chartreuse and cerise, Walter.
They are?
Of course, those are the fancy names. Actually, these colors are nothing but good old, down-to-earth, plain and simple puce and magenta.
Well, whatever they are, the way you've been dressing the last few days has had eyes popping all over the school.
That's funny. I haven't heard a thing.
Are you kidding? Why, half the female members of the faculty look like Eddie Cantor. Of course, I'll admit it took everybody a few days to start noticing your new wardrobe. But I think I have the answer for that.
Oh? What is it?
Well, it's because everyone has seen you in that blue jersey suit of yours for such a long time. It got so that after a while, nobody ever looked below your face. Don't you think that hits it right on the nose?
It sure does. Got a Kleenex? Oh, I am glad that somebody's finally noticing these outfits. I wouldn't be human if I wasn't.
Oh, don't you worry about that. You're human, all right.
Thanks for the affidavit.
Harriet told me you got the outfits at Madame Amelia's.
Uh-huh.
I told my mother about them last night, and she said she must be a wonderful dressmaker.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, my mother said she wants to visit the place herself, but she was wondering when would be a good time.
What is she doing yesterday? I mean, anytime's all right, I guess.
Oh, before I forget, Miss Brooks, when I spoke to Harriet on the phone this morning, she said to tell you to please stop at her dad's office as soon as you get to school.
Uh-oh. It's probably in connection with this new economy drive of his. I extravagantly requisitioned a new eraser last week.
Isn't this drive a pain? He's even cutting down on our athletic equipment. Here we got a big track meet coming up, and he won't provide any high hurdles for the guys to practice on. All we got is the old low hurdles.
Well, that isn't an insurmountable problem, Walter.
What do you mean?
All you have to do is put up the low hurdles and let the boys run on their knees.
Who is it, and is your business urgent?
It's Miss Brooks, and it can wait indefinitely. Bye.
Not so fast. Come in, Miss Brooks. Now then, I'll come right to the point. The reason I wanted to... Miss Brooks, isn't that another new dress you have on?
Yes, sir.
Really remarkable. Miss Brooks, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, sir.
Are you able to dress this way on your salary, or have you come into an inheritance?
No, sir.
No, sir, what?
No, sir, Mr. Conklin. I haven't come into an inheritance.
But these new clothes, how do you pay for them?
Well, you see, sir,
You
it's
don't gamble, do you?
Oh, no, sir.
Well, I don't want to pry into your personal life. After all, you've worn that blue jersey job long enough. Suffice it to say that in the past week you've given the rest of the faculty something to shoot at.
The dresses can't be that bad.
On the contrary, they're very smart. But to get back to the reason for your being here, as you know, Miss Brooks, I am in the midst of a new economy drive here at Madison.
Oh, I know, Mr. Conklin. Mr. Boynton and I discussed it thoroughly at lunch yesterday.
Oh, then you're beginning to feel the pinch.
Certainly not. All we ever do is talk. I'm afraid everyone's feeling the pinch.
Well, believe me, it's a necessary measure in these parlous times. Mr. Stone, the head of the school board, is coming over to my home this afternoon for tea. Naturally, I'm interested in impressing him with the strides we've made at Madison.
Naturally.
And it has occurred to me that an excellent way to convince him of the wisdom of my economy policy is to show him what a teacher such as yourself can do on a limited budget.
Me?
Yes, Miss Brooks. If you'd come to our home this afternoon, my wife and I would be most pleased to see you. In one of your new dresses, that is.
Well, that's very nice, Mr. Conklin,
Oh,
but
and since it's a bit late for her to pick up anything, would you consider lending Mrs. Conklin one of your other new creations? Just for the day, of course.
Well, Mr. Conklin,
I
it's
don't
like
want you
this.
to think that this is a command performance, Miss Brooks, but you will be there at 4, won't you?
Yes, sire. Sir.
Excuse me. Principal's office. Who? Oh, she's in my office right now. It's for you, Miss Brooks. Be brief, please.
Yes, sir. Hello? Who is this? Madam who? Oh, yes, I know last night was the last... Yes, but I just have them back today. But I... Very well. As quickly as possible. Goodbye. Well, if you'll excuse me, sir, I'd better be getting into class.
Nothing wrong, is there?
Wrong? Oh, what could be wrong? I just don't want to be late. You know how hungry my pupils are for learning.
Starved is the word. Well, you'll be at my house at 4 sharp, Miss Brooks. Is that correct?
Mr. Conklin, I'll be there with bells on, if nothing else. Well, by lunchtime, I had almost decided to confess to Mr. Conklin that I didn't really own any of the Madame Amelia dresses. But before making that decision, I thought I'd discuss it with Mr. Boynton. When I arrived at the school cafeteria, I purchased my lunch and had just sat down to a table when who should come walking by but Mr. Boynton himself. Naturally, he stopped immediately.
Sorry, Miss Brooks. I didn't see your foot there in the aisle.
Oh, forgive me, Mr. Boynton. I didn't mean to trip you so hard. I hope your lunch isn't all wasted.
Oh, no, Miss Brooks. Luckily, my salad landed right side up, and my hamburger landed on my salad.
Well, here's a napkin. You landed on your Jell-O.
Thanks.
Let me help you pick up your dishes.
Gosh, that was a strawberry Jell-O I sat in. Does it look terribly messy, Miss Brooks?
Not at all, Mr. Boynton. In fact, it's rather attractive. I bet when you walk down the school steps, you'll look just like a sunset. But, Mr. Boynton, there's something I'd like to ask you.
Oh, before you do, Miss Brooks, I'd like to pop a question to you first. Of course, it might be considered quite personal, but with your permission, I'll pop it anyway.
If you're going to pop the question, I've been waiting for you to pop. Pop away, Pop.
Miss Brooks, that dress you've got on, isn't that another new one?
Why, Mr. Boynton, you've been paying attention after all. Do you like it?
Oh, very much. It's a very interesting shade. Yellow, isn't it?
Just where the butter landed when you dropped your tray. It's mostly chartreuse, Mr. Boynton.
Well, it's very exciting. Almost identical in shade to the skin of a young frog. This is the third or fourth lovely new dress you've put on this week. How do you do it, Miss Brooks?
I just drop them over my head and pull up the zipper.
Of course, I was very fond of your blue jersey suit, too. It held a sort of sentimental attraction for me. You know, that's the suit you were wearing when we met.
Yes, 4 years ago.
Well, I must admit I wasn't too crazy about it at first, but, well, it really grew on me.
Me too. I had quite a time chiseling it off last Monday. But about those new dresses, Mr. Boynton,
Miss Brooks, the fact that you were able to acquire such garments on a teacher's salary is extremely commendable.
Well, thank you, Mr. Boynton, but...
Now, I've always admired a woman who can budget herself properly. A woman who can do that could be a real asset to a man.
She could?
A man could hunt for such a woman for years and years.
4 of them, to be exact.
With a clever and thrifty companion, there's no telling how far a man could go.
Go! Continue, Mr. Boynton.
Well, to sum up my feelings in the matter, I can only say that this type of woman is downright marriage timber. Now, I'm serious, Miss Brooks. Seeing you in these new outfits has opened my eyes, and, well, there's something I'd like to say to you.
Pardon me, Miss Brooks, but I've got to talk to you for a minute.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Walter, what is it?
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Just my future. What can I do for you?
Well, there's a delivery truck outside from Madame Amelia's dress shop. The driver says you've got 4 dresses to send back.
To send back?
Yes, it's just a temporary measure, Mr. Boynton.
You mean the dresses are all going to be altered, Miss Brooks?
No, Walter. Like I said before, just my future.
Hi, Miss Brooks. Heading for Daddy's office?
Yes, I am, Harriet.
I just left him. I've never seen Daddy in such excellent humor, Miss Brooks. He's sure that your new gowns will make a big impression on Mr. Stone this afternoon. In fact, he said that your little visit this morning was like a tonic to him.
Wait till he hears the Mickey I've got for him now. I'm afraid I won't be able to come to tea this afternoon.
Won't be able to come? But why not, Miss Brooks? And where's the gorgeous Madame Amelia dress you had on this morning?
In a delivery truck on Main Street.
But I don't understand. You're wearing your old blue jersey again. Where did you get that?
Out of a bundle I had ready for the Salvation Army. It's a long and gruesome story, Harriet, but I had to send the dresses back. You see, I never really owned them. I was just modeling them for Madame Amelia. If business increased, she said she would give me a free one, but it didn't, so she didn't, and I'm back where I started last week. Shall we dance?
Well, don't look so desperate, Miss Brooks. All isn't lost.
Then where is it?
You're going to love me for this. I was so captivated by those new gowns of yours that during your English class, I secretly sketched 2 of them. Then I took the patterns to home economics class, and we've spent the past couple of days making exact copies.
What?
I know you promised to lend one to Mother, so it'll work out just perfectly. Of course, we made them out of ersatz material, but beggars can't be choosers. And after all, the main thing is not to disappoint Daddy.
But don't you think your father and Mr. Stone will notice the difference?
Of course not, Miss Brooks. When it comes to dresses, women have been pulling the wool over men's eyes for years. Well, Miss Brooks, what do you think of my idea?
To tell the truth, Harriet, it's not bad.
I'm glad we got home ahead of Daddy, Miss Brooks. It gave me a chance to reinforce some of the weak places in this dress. Now, stand still while I pin this basting in back. Where are the pins I asked you to hold?
I've got them in my mouth, Harriet. Help yourself.
Your mouth? Why, that's no place to put pins.
Ouch! Neither is that.
Sorry. We've got to hurry, though. I heard Daddy and Mr. Stone go into the living room about 5 minutes ago.
I must admit you copied the style of Madame Amelia's dress perfectly, Harriet. But tell me, what kind of material did you use?
Well, we started with rayon, and when we ran out, we used muslin.
Some of it feels like cheesecloth to me.
Oh, it's loaded with cheesecloth. But don't worry, Miss Brooks. The way I've got it basted, no one can possibly tell the difference.
I'll bet your mother will tell the difference when she puts hers on.
Well, frankly, Miss Brooks, I haven't had a chance to tell her it's a copy. I just left it on her bed when she was getting the tea ready and then rushed back here to you.
What? You mean to tell me your mother doesn't know there's nothing between her and a life of shame but some cheesecloth and a fervent prayer?
Gee, I never thought of it that way. If Mother bends over or sits down too quickly, we're sunk.
We're sunk. Your mother won't be in such good shape either.
You've both got to be very careful. I tell you what I'll do, Miss Brooks. If I see anything beginning to go, I'll give you a verbal signal.
A verbal signal?
Yes. Since we'll be having tea, I'll just say something like, sugar and cream, Miss Brooks, or pass the lemon. Now, come on. Everybody's waiting for your personal appearance.
With the wrong kind of a break, this can be the most personal appearance I've ever made. But mine not to reason why. Lead on, Harriet.
Right in here, Miss Brooks. Well, here we are, Daddy.
So you are. You know my daughter Harriet, Mr. Stone.
Certainly. Hello, Harriet.
How do you do, sir?
And Miss Brooks. Well, that is an attractive dress you have on.
Thank you, Mr. Stone.
I've been telling Mr. Stone about the wardrobe you've acquired recently, Miss Brooks. It certainly gives impetus to an economy drive when a teacher can do what she's done, eh, Mr. Stone?
Very impressive, Conklin.
And thanks to the way I manage my personal budget, Mrs. Conklin has been able to enhance her wardrobe recently. She's probably jumping into her new duds right now.
I don't advise it. Oh, I see she's left the tea right here on this table. May I act as temporary hostess?
Please do.
I'd love some tea, Miss Brooks. Sugar and cream, please.
So soon?
I'll pour it for him, Miss Brooks. You stand still.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hello, Mrs. Conklin. Happy to see you again. Say, that's a stunning dress you have on.
Yes, you look positively ravishing, my dear. Stand just as you are. Don't move a muscle.
Yes, hold it for about 45 minutes.
I don't believe I've ever seen you looking lovelier, Martha. You and that gown are a match that was made in heaven.
Oh, now, Osgood. Honestly, Mr. Stone, sometimes when Osgood pays me a compliment, he gets so extravagant with his praise, I could just split.
You're holding the wrong thought, Mrs. Conklin. May I pour you some tea?
Oh, thank you, dear, but I can pour it myself. Bending over is good for me.
Oh, but you mustn't bend, Mother. Here, I'll get you a cup.
Oh, I'd rather do it myself, Harriet. After all, the more one bends over, the more one takes off around one's middle.
But, Mrs. Conklin, one can take too much of one's middle. After all, it's nice to have something between one's bottom and one's top.
Yes. But why are we standing? Let's sit down, shall we?
Very well.
Oh, wait. It's not healthy to sit down after a heavy meal.
Heavy meal? But none of us has had anything to eat since lunchtime.
I know, but why take chances?
You and your quips, Miss Brooks. Now, let's all be seated.
Just a moment.
What is it now?
I propose a standing toast to our host and hostess.
Hear, hear.
A toast to our host and hostess.
Now can we sit down?
Would anyone like to hear some music?
Oh, that's a great idea, Harriet. Get out your phonograph record of John Philip Sousa playing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Now, stop the horseplay, you two. Sit down, Mr. Stone. Now, just where were we in our discussion, sir?
You were pointing out to me, Osgood, what a teacher could do on her present salary if she really tried.
Exactly. And not only a teacher, but anyone who lives on a budget. Take that dress my wife is
Oh,
wearing.
now let's not talk about me anymore, Osgood.
Well, why not, my dear? Blushing becomes you.
Oh, well, I'm just a little warm. I think I'll open a window in here.
It's not that warm in here.
Perhaps not, but I thought I'd like to let in a little more air.
Please, Martha, just sit down.
Very well.
What was that?
That was Mrs. Conklin letting some more air in.
Sounded like something ripping. Is that your dress, Mrs. Conklin?
Oh, certainly not. It's still the same lovely three-piece suit it's always been.
Three-piece suit? Martha, stand up a minute.
Yes, Osgood.
What did I tell you? It's the same lovely four-piece suit it's always been. With two pair of skirts.
Gracious, this dress is coming apart at the seams.
But I don't understand it.
Neither do I, but I'd better get into my bedroom and change. Excuse me, please.
Miss Brooks, perhaps you can explain what's going on here.
Not now, Mr. Conklin. I'd better go in and help Mrs. Conklin change.
I'm sure she can manage by herself. Now, sit down, Miss Brooks.
Yes, sir.
Sugar and cream, Miss Brooks.
Get your own sugar and cream, Harriet. Miss Brooks, sit down.
What's going on here?
Not much, Mr. Stone, but an awful lot is coming off. I think I'd better pour myself a cup of tea.
Oh, the lemon, Miss Brooks. Where's the lemon?
It went that way.
Conklin, I think I'm beginning to see what this is all about.
I beg your pardon?
First, you give me all this talk about retrenching. Then you demonstrate that what a teacher can buy on her salary these days is actually nothing but junk. I've got to give you credit, Conklin. Your idea is brilliant.
It is?
Certainly. You've given me a graphic display that too much economy can't possibly work in these days of rising prices. Osgood Conklin, you're really clever.
Oh, come now. Don't deserve all the credit. After all, my wife and Miss Brooks were a considerable assistance, you know. Yes, indeed. You and Martha would make a fine pair of actresses, Miss Brooks.
Well, thank you, Mr. Conklin. I know one theater in town that would love to have us.
Oh, which one is that, Miss Brooks?
The Star and Garter Burlesque. Well, there wasn't much sense in sitting around in my drafty dress, so I said goodbye and backed out of the Conklins. When I arrived home, Mrs. Davis was most helpful and had just finished sewing me up when the phone rang. Hello?
Oh, hello, Miss Brooks. This is Mr. Boynton. I've been thinking of how lovely you looked in your new dress today, and I wondered if you'd like to take a little walk this evening.
Oh, you took me by surprise, Mr. Boynton. I'm afraid I dropped the receiver. Hold on a moment. I'll pick it up. I'm sorry, Mr. Boynton, but I can't see you tonight.
But why not? It's a beautiful night. The moon is out. The stars are out.
If this wasn't a party line, would I give you an answer?
This is Vern Smith reminding you to tune in next week to another Our Miss Brooks show. Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden, is produced by Larry Burns, written by Al Lewis and Arthur Alsberg, with the music of Wilbur Hatch. If you like mysteries that are as full of chuckles as chills, be sure to hear Mr. and Mrs. North every Tuesday over this same network. And be with us again next week at this same time for another comedy episode of Our Miss Brooks. Bob Lamont speaking. Stay tuned now for Jack Benny. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
We've been listening to Our Miss Brooks, the episode Another Economy Drive. Our Miss Brooks aired from July 19th, 1948 until February 24th, 1957. We've now completed hour 2 of The Time Machine, but guess what? We have one more hour to go. I'll be back shortly. I'm Erwin Terrell. This is Erwin Terrell, welcoming you back to the third and final hour of the Time Machine. In 1950, in the summer of 1950, NBC and CBS both decided to produce programs that would assist law enforcement and perhaps solving cases that they'd not been able to solve, or unsolved cases, by soliciting the assistance of the public. NBC's program was called Wanted, and CBS's program was called Somebody Knows. Both programs, like I said, were initiated in the hope that the public might be able to provide law enforcement with some sort of evidence to lead to the arrest and conviction of murders that had occurred within a recent time frame. We're going to listen to an episode of the CBS program called Somebody Knows. This program aired, like I said, in the summer of 1950 as a summer replacement for Suspense. And by the way, both of these shows were mere summer replacements. The respective networks chose not to pick it up for a season. So the Somebody Knows episode that we're going to listen to is called The Murder of Paula Kohler Eubanks. Now, this murder occurred in 1947, and CBS and the program Somebody Knows was hoping that someone would come forward to help solve the murder, and a $5,000 reward was offered for anyone who could solve any of the crimes featured in this program, Somebody Knows. There were 8 programs produced, and only one case was actually solved, not because of the program, but it was solved many, many years later. And that case that was solved many, many years later is what we're going to listen to tonight. The murder of Paula Kohler Eubanks occurred in 1947. 27 years later, in 1974, a woman came forward with intimate knowledge of Miss Eubanks, her situation, as well as property that she had recovered. She said that her husband, her estranged husband, was responsible for the murder of Paula Eubanks. The police investigated, realized that it was true, that this woman's estranged husband actually killed Paula Eubanks, and the case was closed because it was discovered during the course of the investigation that this woman's estranged husband had died a year earlier in 1973. As I mentioned earlier, we're now going to listen to an episode of Somebody Knows. The episode that we're going to listen to is called The Murder of Paula Kohler Eubanks. It aired on Thursday, August 3rd, 1950, at 9 p.m. on CBS.
Ladies and gentlemen, a $5,000 reward will be offered each week on the program immediately following this announcement.
You out there, you who think you've committed the perfect crime, the perfect murder, and that there are no clues, no witnesses, that your identity is unknown. Listen.
Somebody knows.
Yes, you, wherever you may be, no matter where you're hiding. Somewhere, sometime, someone listening to this program is going to bring you to justice. Yes?
Somebody knows.
The Columbia Broadcasting System presents Somebody Knows, a program conceived in the public interest, dedicated to aiding the forces of law and order in the solution of this nation's unsolved crimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to recreate for you tonight all the known facts in an actual unsolved murder. Somewhere, someone among you's had contact with the killer or killers. Someone whose identity need never be known has seen evidence or possesses information that can lead to the solution of this crime.
In the public interest, the Columbia Broadcasting System offers $5,000 reward for evidence or information leading to the arrest and conviction of the killer in this unsolved murder.
We ask you then to please listen carefully, for you may be the one to win this reward.
Somebody knows.
It may be you. And now we open the files on one of this nation's unsolved murders. It's homicide file number A1-1947 of the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department. The unsolved murder of Paula Kohler Eubanks. It is approximately 10:15 in the morning, Thursday, June 26, 1947. Several men are walking along a corridor in Menora Hospital in Kansas City, Missouri.
At what time was he admitted to the hospital, Doctor?
I would say it was at approximately 7:30, Mr. Kimbrough. He was in need of immediate medical attention, which we gave him. Then, because of the nature of his injuries, we felt the police should be notified.
What about those injuries? Serious?
Well, there are 2 deep lacerations on the right side of the head, and while we're not sure yet, a depressed skull fracture seems indicated.
I see.
Here's his room now. Just about 5 minutes, Mr. Kimbrough. His condition.
I understand, Doctor.
Mr. Mendoza? There are some men here who'd like to ask you a few questions.
Men? Questions?
Yes, Mr. Mendoza. I'm James Kimbrough, prosecutor of Jackson County. These men are Mr. Randall, my assistant, and Detectives Gibson and Miller.
What is it you... Is it about Paula Eubanks?
It is, Mr. Mendoza. Have you any statement for us?
I will tell you everything I know, Mr. Kimbrough.
The statement of the injured man given on the morning of June 26, 1947 at Menora Hospital, and later in more detail to Lieutenant Charles Welch at the Homicide Bureau in Kansas City, Missouri, contains in part the following information.
My name is Hector Mendoza. I am 22 years of age, single, and live at the YMCA. I came to Kansas City about 1 month ago from Mexico City to obtain employment and learn the American way of tool designing. While staying at the YMCA, I had my meals at the Mayflower Grill, 403.5 East 10th Street. While eating at this cafe, I became acquainted with a waitress named Paula Eubanks. I talked and joked with her on many occasions. On Wednesday, June 25th, I asked her for a date. We made arrangements to meet each other about 8:30 p.m.
On Wednesday evening, June 25th, 1947, Hector Mendoza has his first date with Paula Eubanks. They visit several cafes and taverns, having a gay, pleasant evening, laughing, dancing, and joking. It's about 3:30 a.m. on the morning of Thursday, June 26, 1947, that they return to the Fairfield Hotel at 923 Holmes Street, where Mrs. Eubanks has her apartment.
Would you like to sit out here on the porch and talk for a while, Hector?
You know I would, Polly, if it is not too late for you.
Oh, no. Now everything's been so nice. Here. We can sit down here.
Yes, this would be very nice.
Oh, it's been such a wonderful night, Hector. You're a very good dancer, you know.
How could I be anything else when it was you with whom I was dancing?
There you go again, saying those nice things. You know, I'm going to miss you when you go to New York.
Well, you know I mean them, Polly.
As Paula Eubanks and Hector Mendoza sit on the front porch of the hotel talking,
goodness.
A heavy-set man is walking south on Holmes Street.
There's enough trouble in life.
As he reaches a point opposite the hotel, he turns in, moves up the steps, and onto the porch.
That is why you meant so much to me when you made me feel so much at home here in Kansas City. You're so warm and gay and laughing.
All right, you two. Get up.
The man is standing beside them. The blue steel automatic in his hand is plainly visible.
I said get up.
Better do as he says. Get up.
Now, put your hands up.
All right.
I know you. You're new in town.
Yes, I've been here about 6 months.
Yeah.
Look, my friend, why don't
Stand still.
Do as he tells you.
Yeah.
If you're gonna rob us, take what you want.
Yeah. I know you, fella. What's your name?
Hector Mendoza.
Yeah. I know you, fella. What's your name?
It is Hector Mendoza.
Mendoza remains unconscious for several minutes. When he finally recovers, he staggers weakly to his feet. Paul Eubanks and the man are gone. Mendoza walks down the steps and out to the sidewalk. There, some distance south on Holmes Street, he sees them enter an old coupe. Then the car drives off. It is now 4:15 a.m., the morning of Thursday, June 26, 1947. An old coupe is heading east on Independence Avenue. Near the 6000 block, it approaches an old abandoned city dump. Then it slows and turns abruptly into the driveway leading into the dump. It is now approximately 4:30 a.m., the morning of Thursday, June 26, 1947. In a one-room tin shack about 10 feet square located in the city dump, Clarence Bayless, former caretaker for the city, is sleeping. Then...
What is it? What? Who's there? What are you doing at that door?
Clarence Bayless raises himself up in bed. There's one window in the tin shack. It's about 2 feet square and located in the upper half of the door. The chest and shoulders of a heavy-set man can be seen dimly against the darkness through that window.
I said, what are you doing there?
Keep quiet if you know what's good for you. I got a gun.
Gun?
You heard me, a gun. Take a look at it through the glass. So keep quiet.
What are you doing with the door?
I'm locking you in. Okay. Now remember what I said. Keep quiet, or I'll be back for you.
Clarence Bayless remains in bed quietly, listening. Then, after a while, he hears the dim murmur of voices from somewhere outside the north side of the shack. The low, apparently friendly conversation continues for a short while. Then...
Honey, no. Honey, don't kill me. Honey, don't kill me.
I'm not going to kill you. I was trying to see if you were still asleep.
Clarence Bayless continues to listen from inside the tin shack. He hears a faint sound as though a scuffle is taking place somewhere. It seems to be coming from an old shed some 5 feet away from Bayless's shack. It lasts a short while, and then stops.
What is it? What do you want now?
I just wanted to see if you were still there, minding your own business.
Yeah, I'm here.
Then see that you stay there. I still got that gun. See it? So stay there and keep on minding your business.
It is now 4:45 a.m., the morning of Thursday, June 26, 1947. A truck is driving eastward along Independence Avenue in Kansas City, Missouri. As the truck crosses the tracks of the Kansas City Terminal Railway and approaches the old abandoned city dump, two men suddenly run out from an all-night fruit stand across the street. They begin waving frantically at the truck, trying to flag it down.
Hey, stop it! Hey, what's the big idea out there? You want to get killed or something? What's the idea of jumping...
Police! Something happened! Go to the police station down the street and tell them to...
Police station? What's wrong? What happened?
I don't know for sure, but there was a man and a woman. He's nuts or something. He's got a gun. I seen him leave, but not her. She's disappeared. The noise they were
like
making...
Like that, huh?
Maybe...
Okay. I'll get the cops for you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue with the rest of the factual information concerning file number A1-1947 from the records of the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department. The unsolved murder of Mrs. Paula Kohler Eubanks.
Remember, $5,000 will be paid for information leading to the arrest and conviction of her killer.
It's approximately 4:50 a.m., the morning of Thursday, June 26, 1947. In response to the truck driver's message, Officers Anderson and McCrary have arrived at the city dump from the Sheffield station in police car 302. Clarence Bayless is leading them back to the shed where the events of the past half hour had taken place.
And by the time I got out, this guy was gone, driving away.
Did you get the license number?
No, like I say, he was already driving away, but I hear these funny noises in this shed next to mine. Here, this one. They were inside. The noises came from here, too.
Okay, we'll look around. Come on, let's see what we can.
Nothing in here but a lot of junk, Bayless. You sure they were inside here?
Yeah, I'm sure. That's where the noises came from.
Well, there's nobody in here now. You're sure that lady didn't leave with her?
Oh, I tell you, she didn't. I seen through my window. She must be around here somewhere. She must be.
Okay, we'll look around.
For over 10 minutes, Officers Anderson and McCrary searched that junk and debris-filled shed, their flashlights affording the only illumination. And then...
Here, give me a hand with this. I think maybe... Here. Give me a hand.
They start pulling apart a pile of junk at one side of the shed. They removed several tin buckets, a large sheet of plywood some 8 feet square, finally an old automobile seat cushion.
Looks like Bayless was right. The lady didn't leave this shed.
At that same moment at police headquarters, 2 detectives are working the midnight to 8 a.m. Homicide Bureau shift. They're Detectives Wayne Gibson and Isla Miller.
Talk about your quiet nights. This one's really dragging by.
Nothing much happening for a fact, but you never know it.
KGPE, Anderson, car 302. Hello, KGPE.
Car 302, KGPE.
Dead woman, found a dump at Independence Avenue and White.
Dead woman,
What
Independence
were you saying
Avenue
about
and
quiet
White.
nights?
Okay, 302.
Well, a guy can't be right all the time. Let's go.
Detectives Gibson and Miller leave immediately in cruiser number 22 and go to the scene of the crime. Their initial homicide report, as given to Chief of Detectives Frank B. Collins, contains the following information.
On arrival at Independence Avenue in White, Officers Anderson and McQuarrie, car 302, directed us to an old shed which is located on what used to be a city dump. Lying on the floor, we found the victim. She was lying face down. Her face was bloody, and spots of blood were around the body and on the walls of this shed. Lieutenant Welch was notified immediately, also the prosecutor's office.
Within a few minutes after his notification, Lieutenant Charles Welch, head of homicide, arrived at the scene and was fully informed of the situation.
What about the identification, Gibson? None made as yet, Lieutenant.
Well, who's representing the coroner's office?
Deputy Coroner Jack Gibbs.
Yes, and as soon as you're through, Lieutenant, I'll send the body to the J.P. Shield Funeral Home.
What about you, Kilbane?
We're through with the picture. The lab men finished up, too.
All right, then. She can be removed.
The dispatcher is trying to get through to you, Lieutenant. He thinks he has something for you about this.
Thanks, Miller. I'll take it in your cruiser. KGPE, Lieutenant Welch, KGPE.
Lieutenant Welch, KGPE. We received a call from the Fairfield Hotel at 923 Holmes. The managers report some large spots of blood on the front porch. Also a woman's raincoat and black pocketbook on one of the chairs. They belong to a Mrs. Paula Eubanks, one of their tenants. They've checked and say her room's empty, hasn't been slept in.
All right, dispatcher. We'll check on it.
At the Fairfield Hotel, the police talked to Mr. and Mrs. Charles Logeman, the managers. Then Mrs. Logeman is taken to the funeral home. She identifies the victim of the killing as Mrs. Paula Kohler Eubanks. Meanwhile, Dr. James Walker, the coroner, has made a preliminary medical examination. The findings...
It would appear without thorough autopsy that Mrs. Eubanks died from strangulation. The bruises on the victim's hands, face, and neck include those apparently inflicted by the killer while strangling her to stop her screams. It is also apparent that she was struck a number of times by blows from some blunt instrument, probably a pistol. There is no evidence of criminal assault.
In Paula Eubanks' black leather purse, left behind on the porch, is a small book. It contains a number of names and addresses. Among those names is that of Hector Mendoza. With a call from the Manora Hospital that he was admitted in an injured condition, Mendoza is questioned and his statement taken. In it, he gives the police a description of the man who struck him and walked away with Paula Eubanks. A general pickup is immediately broadcast.
KGPE, all stations. Pickup for investigation of murder. One white man. Age 28 to 30. Height 5'10". Weight 170 to 180. Dirty blonde. Small mustache. Heavy, thick shoulders. When last seen was wearing dark double-breasted suit, dark felt hat. KGPE 1142.
In an effort to find some possible motive for the crime and a possible clue to the killer's identity, the police make a thorough check of all Mrs. Eubanks' friends, a thorough investigation into her past life. Mrs. Margaret Dallas of 920 Holmes Street tells the police,
I used to work at the Mayflower Grill with Polly. Her close friends always called her Polly. She was friendly, a nice girl, and she had lots of admirers. I can't think of any reason why anyone would want to kill her.
Mrs. Ann Kramer of Overland Park, a sister of Paula Eubanks, had this to report.
Polly was a wonderful girl. She'd had some trouble in her life. She'd been divorced from her husband and then remarried to him and then separated again. But she had a wonderful spirit. She was just crazy about Nancy. That's Nancy Kay, her little 20-month-old adopted girl. Kept her in a nursery, and I just don't know what's going to happen to Nancy Kay now.
Then, a strange and unusual development takes place in the case. Mrs. Dora Ann Morrell of 908 Jefferson Street, who'd worked as a waitress with Mrs. Eubanks at the Mayflower Grill some 2 months before, pays a visit to William H. Randall, assistant prosecutor of Jackson County.
Polly called to me one day at the restaurant. She had a pad of restaurant order blanks in her hand. She wrote something on the back of one of those sheets and gave it to me. She told me to read them if anything ever happened to her. Here it is.
Mrs. Morell hands over the order blank. On the back of it, Paula Eubanks had written a number of Bible references. The references were Proverbs 8:12, Revelations 3:12, Matthew 11:14, Matthew 17:10 through 14, and Mark 9:13. The prosecutor's office makes a careful study of the verses designated on the back of that order pad. Then this statement is issued.
The verses apparently were selected to be read in chronological order by listing. Since the 14th verse of the 17th chapter of Matthew ends, "There came to him a certain man, kneeling down to him and saying," and the reference continues with Mark 9:13, which reads, "But I say unto you that Elias is indeed come, and they have done unto him whatsoever they listed, as it is written of him." The name Elias is frequent in the verses, beginning with Matthew 11:14. In the 17th chapter of Matthew, the name Elias occurs 3 times, including the 12th verse. "But I say unto you that Elias is come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed. Likewise shall the Son of Man suffer of them." And the next verse, Matthew 17:13, continues, "The disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist." Whatever Mrs. Paula Eubanks may have had in mind when she wrote those biblical references is not apparent to us. Not yet.
Now listen carefully, please. Listen, all of you, wherever you may be. We're going to give you a recapitulation of all the pertinent facts in the unsolved murder of Paula Kohler Eubanks. Better make a note of them.
And remember, by following the instructions we shall give you in a moment, you may be the one to earn a $5,000 reward.
Now, here are the actual facts in the case. Mrs. Paula Kohler Eubanks, 27 years of age, was strangled and beaten to death in an abandoned city dump at approximately 6100 Independence Avenue in Kansas City, Missouri.
The time, approximately 4:40 a.m., Thursday, June 26th, 1947.
Now, here is a description of the man wanted for investigation in the murder, as broadcast by the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department. Please listen carefully.
Age 28 to 30. Height 5'10". Weight 170 to 180. Dirty blonde. Small mustache. Heavy, thick shoulders. When last seen was wearing dark double-breasted suit, dark felt hat.
Ladies and gentlemen, if any of you possesses information that may have a bearing on the unsolved murder of Paula Kohler Eubanks, and please don't send in guesses or hunches, but only actual, authentic information, follow these instructions so that your name and identity need never be made known unless you wish. Now, please listen carefully.
Write your information on a plain sheet of paper. Do not sign your name. Instead, sign it with 6 numbers, any arrangement of any 6 numbers. Then tear off a blank corner of that paper with a ragged edge. Write the same 6 numbers on that corner and keep it. Mail the rest of the paper with the information to Somebody Knows, Hollywood, California. You need tell no one what you have done.
Mail your letter to Somebody Knows, Hollywood, California. And if the information you've supplied leads to the arrest and conviction of the killer of Paula Kohler Eubanks, we'll announce your signature number on this program. Then, if you don't want your name to be known, go to your lawyer or your doctor, your priest, minister, or rabbi, and have him present the torn corner of the paper to any CBS station. In this way, you do not need to appear in person.
If the torn corner matches the original paper containing the information, the $5,000 reward will be yours.
Remember, you, wherever you are, you whose name need never be known, may win a reward of $5,000.
Next week at the same time, we'll present another true case history of unsolved murder. It's homicide file number HF12342 from the records of the Boston, Massachusetts Police Department. The unsolved murder of Samuel I. Parris.
You out there, you who have murdered in cold blood and think you've gotten away with it, listen. You cannot escape. There is no perfect crime. Remember, you are not unknown.
Somebody knows.
Tonight's case was written by Sidney Marshall from information in the files of the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department. Research was by Maurice Zimm. Music was composed and played by Milton Charles. Somebody Knows is a James L. Safier production in association with CBS by arrangement with the Chicago Sun-Times and is based on a copyright owned by W.L. Finstad. It was narrated and directed by Jack Johnstone. In order to be eligible for the reward, letters containing actual, authentic information leading to the arrest and conviction of the killer or killers of Paula Kohler Eubanks must be addressed to Somebody Knows, Hollywood, California, and must be postmarked not later than midnight, August 23, 1950. Arrest of the guilty person or persons must occur within 90 days of that date, and conviction must be within 1 year of tonight's broadcast. If more than one person gives the information leading to conviction, our judges will divide the $5,000 reward among them in proportion to the importance the judges attach to the facts supplied. And in this, the decision of our judges will be final. Until next Thursday at the same time, this is Frank Goss saying good night. And remember,
somebody knows.
Now stay tuned for Casey, Crime Photographer, which follows immediately on most of these same CBS stations. This is CBS, where you'll find Arthur Godfrey's daytime program every Monday through Friday on the Columbia Broadcasting System.
We've been listening to Somebody Knows. Somebody Knows aired on CBS from July 6th to August 24th, 1950. I'll be back in just a moment with our final program for this edition of The Time Machine, so please stay tuned. We are once again down to our last program for this episode of The Time Machine. I'm Erwin Terrell. In 1942, the United States established the Armed Forces Radio Network in order to provide entertainment for troops overseas. This program, or this network, broadcast music, news, drama, comedy, and all of the things, of course, that everyone else could hear on the radio here in the United States for soldiers during World War II. Some of the shows they actually did were specifically made by the Armed Forces Radio Network, such as Command Performance. But most of the programs were recycled programs from, the popular radio programs that was airing here in the United States. One of the things that they had to do is, because it was a government funded operation, they could not have commercials. So shows that were sponsored by a particular company, the name had to be changed. An example, the Lux Radio Theater was called the Hollywood Theater on the Armed Forces Radio Network. And the program that we're going to listen to tonight was renamed as well. We're going to listen to a program that was originally aired on the Screen Guild Playhouse, but since the episode that we're going to listen to was aired by the Armed Forces Radio Network, it's called Global Theater. So we're going to listen to an episode of Global Theater. And I do not know when this episode actually aired on the Armed Forces Radio Network. I do know that the episode of Screen Guild Theater aired on May 15th, 1944. So I'm assuming that this episode probably aired shortly after that on the AFRN. That's just an assumption, not something that I know for a certainty. Now, let us listen to our last program for this evening. It is called The Globe Theater. The episode that we're going to listen to of the Globe Theater is called A Night to Remember.
Here's your pass to the Globe Theater. This is the Globe Theater, the radio playhouse especially for men and women of the armed forces of the United Nations. Just as the Globe Theater has meant the best in entertainment since the days of Shakespeare, today it means the best in radio drama for servicemen and women all over the globe. Here to tell you about tonight's play is your host of the Globe Theater, one of the favorite actors of the English-speaking world, Herbert Marshall.
Hello, everyone. Tonight, our playbill at the Globe reads Brian Donlevy and Lucille Ball in A Night to Remember. The great McGinty is here himself to play a part which is as different from the great McGinty as Boris Karloff is from Donald Duck. But I'm certain you'll enjoy Brian in the role of a crime-happy mystery story writer named Geoffrey Troy. His wife, Nancy, is portrayed by Lucille Ball, quite as lovely as ever, both in voice and in person. The play is one of those mystery comedies with a blackmail note in between every gag line. It takes place down in Greenwich Village in New York City. And in case you've never been there, it's a neighborhood where all the streets run in strange directions, where the houses are ancient and colorful, and where art and young love flourish on a shoestring. That you'll find out for yourself as the curtain rises on tonight's Globe Theater production, starring Lucille Ball and Brian Donlevy in A Night to Remember.
The address was 39 Gay Street, New York. I had a strange feeling about the place right from the start. First the scream, and then...
Jeff, there's something crawling across the floor.
39 Gay Street, New York. You know, an artist might call that Greenwich Village. A social worker might call it the slums. Sure, I pointed all that out to Nancy, but she was sort of sensitive, I guess, because, you see, she'd rented the place without even asking me, and, well, anyway, you know how women are.
Now, Jeff, I've said it all before.
Many times, darling.
And I'll say it again. If you're going to write a novel about Greenwich Village, then you
ought to live in Greenwich Village.
You funny man.
Quite frankly, I didn't like number 39 Gay Street. I don't think you would have liked it either. One of those musty old brownstone fronts they'd cut up into small apartments. And when we went up the steps that night and entered the hall, our landlord wasn't exactly overjoyed to see it.
I wasn't expecting you, Mrs. Troy. And not till Thursday.
Well, I thought as long as the apartment was vacant. You see, my husband is a writer, and he's very anxious to get to work.
Yes, we'll be glad to pay you for the 3 extra days.
Oh, no, it isn't that. No. You see, I haven't had the lights turned on, and the apartment isn't cleaned yet. And, perhaps if you'd stayed at a hotel tonight, by tomorrow I could have everything ready.
Oh, but our furniture's on the way from Connecticut. It ought to be here in an hour or so. I guess we'll just have to... What was that?
Well, it wasn't the 6 o'clock whistle.
It came from downstairs.
Hey, Mrs. Troy, I assure you it's nothing at all.
Mr. Turner, it happened again.
Well, what happened?
Down in the basement, that thing, whatever it is. It crawled across my feet.
Stop that, Mrs. Hauser. Stop it at once. Now, you go to my apartment and wait for me there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, what did she mean?
Oh, you mustn't mind her, Mr. Troy. She's my janitor, you see. An excellent worker, strong as an ox, but when she works in the basement, she gets hallucinations. That's absurd, isn't it?
Yeah, silly. Well, if you'll lend us some candles, Mr. Turner, we'll have a look at our little nest. Come along, Nancy. Let's you and me go up, huh?
Jeff, it isn't up, it's down.
Well, then let's go down and see our little... Down?
I forgot to tell you, it's the basement apartment.
It didn't look so bad by candlelight. The living room was pretty fair size. One door opening on the street and another opening on the hall. And the bedroom had a door that opened right on a garden. That's what had Nancy so excited.
Oh, just imagine, darling, a garden right outside your bedroom in the heart of New York. Why, we can even have a victory garden.
Mm-hmm. Good soil, too. Lots of iron in it.
How do you know?
Well, isn't that a horseshoe lying there?
Jeff, you found a lucky piece. Pick it up.
Where'll I wear it?
You just hold it tight and make a wish.
Oh. Okay, I've made it.
What'd you wish?
Well, while we're waiting for our furniture, I wish we could find a restaurant where they still have some steaks. Cute name for a restaurant. Polly's Stable. Must be a good place to put on the feed bag.
You funny man. Good evening, folks. How's everything?
Well, the martinis are swell, but I need some toast.
Toast? What kind? White or rye?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I just want to stick it under the leg of this table.
Look, Jeff, while you order dinner, I'll go and phone the cleaners about our drapes.
Well, I'm pretty hungry, Nancy. Will you be back soon?
Uh-huh, and 2 shakes of a dry martini.
Hey, listen, I've had about enough, darling. You meet me tonight, or it's going to be curtains.
Gosh, that's in the next booth.
Yeah, let's meet the same place as before. 39 Gay Street, the basement apartment. You heard me. That's all.
39 Gay Street. The basement apartment. Oh, gee. Jeff, while I was in that telephone booth, Oh, excuse me, I didn't realize the waitress was still here.
She isn't the waitress. She owns the joint. Darling, meet Polly. Polly, meet Darling.
Hello, darling.
How do you do?
Now, Nancy, you were saying...
Jeff, you see that man at the bar with the hair growing down his forehead and the scar on his chin?
Uh-huh.
Well, I heard him threatening someone in the next booth, telling him to meet him in our apartment.
Well, they couldn't meet in the telephone booth, so I guess if they want... Our apartment?
I distinctly heard him say 39 Gay Street, the basement apartment.
39 Gay Street?
Yes, do you know the place?
Oh, sure. I live there myself on the second floor.
Oh, you do? Well, then maybe you know who that...
Excuse me, we're awful busy tonight. See you later, folks. Enjoy your dinner.
Jeff, she acted so strangely. What's it all about?
Oh, I think I better find out. I'm going over and have a talk with that guy.
No, Jeff, don't.
Well, now you just wait there, Nancy. Hiya, pal.
I'm not your pal, and keep your hands to yourself.
Hey, just a minute. Who do you think you're shoving?
Don't like it, huh?
No.
Maybe you'll like this better.
Jeff, darling, open your eyes. Speak to me.
Is that guy still here?
No. He's gone. He ran out.
Okay, honey. What'll we talk about?
My hero. Now you'll need 2 steaks, one for your stomach and one for your eye.
Huh? Home, sweet home. And there's no place on earth I'd rather not be.
Jeff, it's awfully dark in here.
Yeah, lucky we bought these extra candles. Well, there we are. That gives us some light.
But don't you understand? I left a candle lit when we went out to dinner.
Oh, well, it must have blown out. Any little draft could... Ouch!
What's the matter?
Oh, my foot. I stubbed my toe. Hey, look. It's that darn horseshoe. My lucky piece, no less.
That's odd. What's it doing on the floor? You put it on the windowsill.
Say, that's right. How did it get on the...
Jeff, listen, you hear that noise?
Sounds like water running in the bathroom. I'd better have a look, huh?
Hey, not without me.
All right, here. Put the candle down on the floor.
All right.
That's it. Steady now. You with me, Nancy? Nancy!
Jeff, look! That candle is moving.
Gosh.
Hey, what's so funny?
Look, it's a turtle. It must have come in from the garden. You put the candle right down on its back. Hey, I'll bet that's what's been scaring Mrs. Salter, too. Come on, now let's have a look at that bathroom. There you are, Nancy. You see? There's some water running out of the tub.
That's what I mean. Where'd the water come from?
Well,
We didn't fill that tub.
That's right. We didn't. Oh, I know. That guy from the restaurant came in here to take a bath, but he was very modest, so he blew out the candle. And he pitched horseshoes to dry himself off.
You funny man.
Oh, well, there's no use getting all upset, Nancy. Ooh, what's that?
Maybe he's back again. Jeff, don't go.
Don't worry, I'm not.
Anybody home? Got a load of furniture here.
Oh, it's just the furniture.
Yeah. Imagine being scared by an overstuffed chair. It was quiet enough the rest of that night, but in the morning things really started to happen. First of all, the police woke us up.
Sorry to get you folks out of bed, but the neighbors complain. Fella lying in your garden without any clothes.
In our garden? Well, he's got a nerve. Well, go on out there and get him out of there. Wake him up.
Oh, I wish I could. He happens to be dead.
And then later, when they had us look at the corpse, Nancy had to go and blurt.
Why, Jeff, it's the man you had a fight with in the restaurant last night.
Now, just let me get this straight, Mr. Troy, about this exchange of blows last night.
Inspector, there wasn't any exchange. Only 2 blows were struck. He struck my husband, and my husband struck the floor.
Ah, no, Nancy, I pushed him once, didn't I?
Now, what's one little push? You didn't murder him, did you?
Who, me?
Say, Inspector.
Yes, Balling?
I got a little dope for you. The guy's name was Kaufman, Louis Kaufman. Had an apartment up on the 3rd floor.
Who told you that?
Oh, you wouldn't guess in a million years. Remember during Prohibition, this place was a speakeasy? Joe's place it was called. And Joe had a partner.
Eddie Turner.
Yeah, that's right. Remember, we grilled him, and when Joe disappeared, well, little Eddie's still around. In fact, he's the landlord of this joint.
That's interesting.
Inspector Hankins?
Yeah?
My name is Lingle. I have an apartment in this building.
That's right, Chief. I got his name on the list.
I want you to know, sir, if I can help in any way.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Lingo. We may call on you.
Oh, I'm in the phone book. The Lingle Art Studios. Any time at all, Inspector. Any time at all.
Inspector, if you don't mind my putting in a word.
Not at all, Mr. Troy.
Well, I think you should have questioned him. After that conversation my wife overheard, you should question everyone in this house.
Mr. Troy, remember, you live here, too.
Oh, that's silly. Jeff isn't the murderer's type.
Oh, I didn't say he was. Come on, Balling, let's go out and look at Kaufman's apartment.
Wait a minute, Inspector. Just look at these books. Murder in the laundry, murder in the air, murder in the subway. Must be a couple of dozen of them. Somebody got murder on the brain.
Mr. Troy, you said you were a novelist? You didn't by chance...
You bet. I wrote every one of them. Murder Mysteries by Jeffrey Yort. That's my name spelled backwards. Troyort. You get it?
Yes. Didn't you write a book called Murder in Prison?
I sure did. How'd you like it, Inspector?
Well, I thought it was the kind of a detective story that knits.
Knits? Oh, you mean all the clues fall into one place?
No, I mean knits. Knits. You spell that backwards, too.
Knittin.
Mr. Hankins, you're not a detective. You're a critic.
Well, I guess that made me pretty mad. Made me want to show the inspector up, so while Nancy was throwing some breakfast together, I sort of wandered through the halls looking for clues. That was how I ran into Polly. You know, the girl we met the night before. Well, one thing led to another, and then she asked me in to have some coffee, and that's when it happened. I noticed the letter lying on the coffee table, and quite casually I read the address. To Mr. Andrew Brule, 507 West 12th. Only Polly seemed to get upset, and she made a grab for the letter, but I got it first, and just to tease her, just for a gag, well, there we are, sort of wrestling for it, and I guess she has her arms around me when all of a sudden Nancy shows up.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, that's all right, sweet. We were just kidding around.
Yes, over this letter. Well, when you get through playing post office, Mr. Troy, your breakfast is ready.
Say, I think she's mad.
I better go and explain. Nancy! Oh, Nancy, wait a minute.
You stay away from me, you bluebeard.
Oh, Nancy, you're not jealous, darling. That's silly.
You're never jealous, I suppose.
Of course I'm not.
How about when the butcher saved me that roast? You weren't jealous. Oh, no, just mad enough to kill, that's all.
Darling, shh.
I will not. Shh. You were mad enough to kill.
Say, Mr. Troy, I want to speak to you.
Oh, now look what you've done.
Let's get down to your apartment, folks. A few more questions I'd like to ask. Mr. Troy, did you ever see this horseshoe before?
Oh, sure. That's my lucky piece.
Wasn't so lucky for Louis Kaufman.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's dried blood on it. And these strands of hair are from the dead man's head.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that this horseshoe was the murder weapon?
Now you're getting hot, and I do mean hot.
Oh, say, Chief, we checked the fingerprints on that horseshoe. They're his, all right.
Whose?
Yours.
Oh.
Okay, Troy. Get your hat and coat.
Wait a minute. He hasn't done anything. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Jeff, darling, don't go. You haven't even had your breakfast.
That's all right, baby. Don't you worry. I had a cup of coffee upstairs with Polly.
Oh, with Polly. Take him along, Inspector, and I hope he gets light.
Well, they kept me down at headquarters all that day. But then some new development turns up, so that evening they let me go. Nothing else happened till late that night. I guess I must have been sleeping pretty soundly when...
Jeff, wake up.
What's the matter now?
There's somebody in this apartment. I can hear him walking around.
Well, tell him to sit down. Hmm? In this apartment?
Shh. Hear that sound?
I wish I didn't.
Don't go out there. You might get killed.
Yeah, I know. But if I just stay here and listen, I'll die of fright.
Your golf bag is standing here in the corner.
Huh?
Maybe you can hit him with a golf club.
I don't know. I could never hit a ball. Oh, well, we'll try it. Come on.
There he is, Jeff.
Huh?
I can see him outlined against the window.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Don't move now. I've got you.
Oh, Jeff. Sure, you got him, only he didn't know about it. Now he's gone.
This is no time to argue, Nancy. Turn on a light.
Okay.
Hey, Nancy, look. He dropped his knife.
And knocked over the screen. If men weren't so clumsy, they'd...
Hey, honey, this isn't our screen.
I know. Mr. Turner lent it to me to cover the window till our drapes got back.
Well, there must be something about this screen that... Sure. There it is. He was scraping something off with that knife. See it, Nancy? Something 07 West 12th Street.
That first number looks like it might be a 5.
507 West 12th. Hey, that sounds familiar. I wonder where I... Wait a minute. I know. 507 West 12th. That was what was on Polly's letter.
The one she had to wrestle you for?
And the name was Brule, Andrew Brule. And somebody didn't want us to know it.
Well, it wasn't Polly. It was a man.
Yeah, and it wasn't Turner. He's not that big.
Listen, who's that?
Why don't you ask?
Yes? Who's there?
It's me, Mr. Lingle. I heard a noise. I thought there might be some trouble. Can I be of any help?
Well, if you find a stray heart in your throat, it's mine.
It's all right, Mr. Lingle. Everything's under control. Thank you.
Oh, that's fine. Good night.
Such a nice man, always wanting to help.
Well, that doesn't answer the question of Mr. Brule. Say, Nancy, call me a cab, will you? I'm going in and put some clothes on.
Jeff, it's after 1 o'clock.
Well, if Mr. Brule is a respectable guy, he'll be home and asleep, and I'm going to wake him up.
Oh, that's swell, except for one slight mistake.
Mistake?
Yes. We're going to wake him up.
Yes, what is it?
Oh, good evening, madam. I'm sorry to disturb you, but it's very urgent that I see Mr. Brule.
Ain't no Mr. Brule here, and it ain't evening, it's morning, and you ought to be ashamed. Good night.
Cute kid.
Jeff, are you sure you had the right address?
Absolutely positive. You know, Nancy, it's funny. His mail should be sent to a place where he doesn't even live. I think we ought to check with the post office, you know it?
Darling, not tonight.
Well, no, I guess it can wait till morning.
Here's the clerk now. Go ahead, Jeff. Ask him.
Yeah. My name is Brule. Andrew Brule, 507 West 12th. I haven't been getting my mail lately. Would you please check and see if there's something wrong?
Why, Mr. Brule, you gave us instructions over a year ago to hold all mail and general delivery. Don't you remember?
Well...
Oh, he's so absent-minded.
Oh, is that so?
Sometimes he even forgets he's married.
Well, that certainly clears things up for me.
It does?
Mr. Brule, I guess you just forgot. You called up here about an hour ago.
I did?
Surely. You asked if anyone had tried to pick up your mail. Sounded kind of worried, too.
Oh, he's just the worrying type. Come along, dear. There are others waiting. Come on.
Yeah, well, thanks, old man. Much obliged.
Not at all, Mr. Brule. Don't mention it.
Jeff, what do you think?
I think Mr. Brule is worrying, too. It's pretty clear now, Nancy. He's mixed up in this murder some way, and he knows that we've gotten a line on him. Well, the next thing, I guess he'll come after us.
Jeff, what do we do?
What can we do? Just sit tight and wait. And when he comes, we'll grab him.
Jeff, what time is it now?
Oh, just a few minutes to midnight.
Midnight?
Say, what are you so scared about? We've got all the lights on. I've got my trusty mid-iron here, and... Hey, the lights! Who turned those lights off?
Not me.
Then it must have been the murderer. The fuse box is out there in the hall.
Jeff, there's something coming through the door.
Steady now. Steady, Nancy. All right, you. Whoever you are, you better give up. I got you covered.
Oh, Jeff!
I've got him.
Jeff!
Nancy, I got him. Give me a hand, will you?
Jeff!
Sock him with something, Nancy.
Yeah.
A chair, anything.
I'm coming, Jeff.
Hit him, Nancy.
I'll help you, darling. There, take that, you nasty man. I'll teach you to hurt Jeff. I'll teach you to...
Hey. What hit me?
Oh, Jeff, it's you. Oh, darling, I'm sorry. It's so dark in here.
Maybe it is, but I can see stars. Hey, the murderer. Where'd he go?
I don't know. That was the door, Jeff. He must have gone out.
Hey, listen. Police whistles. How did the cops get here?
How do you think? I called them this afternoon.
Look, the lights are on again.
They must have fixed the fuse.
Say, did you call the cops or the electricians?
Nice work, Mr. Troy. We nabbed him all right.
Yeah? Who was it, Inspector?
Mr. Andrew Brule, alias Mr. Lingle.
Mr. Lingle? Who lives upstairs, the one who wanted to help?
Oh, that was a front. Like his art studios were just a front for his blackmailing.
Blackmailing?
Sure. He was collecting from every person in this house, and they didn't know that Brule and Lingle were one and the same.
But how could he blackmail all these people?
Oh, easy enough. Just get something on them that might embarrass them. Funny the things that people will try to hide. Since he only spoke over the phone to them, they never guessed who he was.
Yeah, but what about Kaufman? Why was he killed?
Well, I guess Kaufman was the only one who suspected the truth. And when he insisted on having a showdown, Lingle had to kill him to keep him quiet.
Well, I guess that's that case, Inspector. I sure am glad I was in on the finish.
Finish is right, Mr. Troy. Only it might have been yours.
Huh?
We just took this knife off Lingle. Pretty mean looking, isn't it?
You mean he was going to...
Mr. Troy, he's fainted.
Oh, dear. Jeff, open your eyes. Darling, get up. Please get up. You got to get up, Jeff. You got your good suit on.
Thus we conclude tonight's play from the Globe Theatre, a night to remember. Many thanks, Lucille Ball and Brian Donlevy, for your grand performances. I know that every serviceman and servicewoman listening joins in the applause. Although, in all frankness, I must confess that I had a sneaking hunch that Mr. Lingle was the culprit all along. From a reasonably long lifetime of reading mystery novels, I've learned to look with a great deal of suspicion on those characters with the bland and naive faces who want to help the police solve the crime. However, I believe we are safe in assuming that Mr. Lingle will get his just deserts according to the due processes of law. So we can proceed safely to the consideration of what's on the bill the next time the curtain rises here in the Globe Theater. Our guest, it so happens, will be a gentleman by the name of William Shakespeare, portrayed by the well-known star of the Broadway stage and motion pictures, Vincent Price. If you can imagine the Bard of Avon brought to life and put to work at a modern motion picture studio, well, then you have a fair idea of what to expect in the Globe Theater production of Mr. Shakespeare. Here are a few scenes by way of preview.
Where are we taking him?
The Beverly Wilshire. I've reserved a suite.
Don't you think it's kind of strange he hasn't said anything?
Well, give him a chance. Listen.
Gentlemen, I beg your forgiveness. I've been through a most harrowing experience. It seemed almost that I'd been dead.
Yeah, but you were...
Maury, well, wait a minute. How are you feeling, Mr. Shakespeare?
Strange. Quite strange. What manner of conveyance is this?
Oh, this is an automobile. You didn't have these in Stratford-on-Avon, did you?
This is not Stratford. What place is it?
Wilshire Boulevard.
Yes, we're in Beverly Hills.
In England?
No. We're in California. In the United States of America.
I have never heard of these places. In what direction do they lie from England?
West.
Not Ireland?
No, far to the west. Across the ocean.
The New World?
Yes.
I thought there were only savages here. Do they know of this in England?
Here we are.
Yes. Be careful, sir. The sidewalk is slippery.
To what king does this palace belong?
Come right inside.
What? It's like day.
Maury, go over to the desk and register. It's room 1004. We don't want to attract any attention in the lobby.
Don't worry about his clothes. Any place else in the country, yes, but in Hollywood, they just think he's another dress extra. I'll see you upstairs.
Yes. This way, Mr. Shakespeare. The elevators are back here.
Elevators?
Yeah. I know this is going to seem very confusing to you. I can offer no explanation. But this is the year 1944. Somehow we've been able to bring you back from the past. I hope you're not angry or annoyed.
Angry?
Yeah.
Why, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. What an idea for a play.
There'll be a spot reserved for you beside this same loudspeaker when the Globe Theater presents Mr. Shakespeare, starring Vincent Price and a very talented new Hollywood actress, Miss Betsy Blair. In closing, I'd just like to remind you that every performance here is planned especially for all the members of the Allied Armed Forces. It's your theater, and we want to present the stars and the stories that you want most to hear. A letter to us here at the Globe Theater will receive very prompt attention, and we'll do our very best to bring you the people you are most anxious to hear. We can always be reached care of Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA. Until our next performance, then, this is Herbert Marshall wishing you the best of everything, and I'll be seeing you.
This has been the Globe Theater, broadcast to members of the Armed Forces of the United Nations.
Your host and master of ceremonies has been the well-known motion picture star, Herbert Marshall, who will return soon with another Globe Theater play. This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.
It looks like the time has come for us to end our visit for this edition. Please join me next time in the Time Machine. I'm Erwin Terrell. Thanks for listening.